right. So let's jump back into it. So you guys were just finishing up, kind of milling around the parking lot on the first day. Yeah, we've been live. We were just on. Be right back. I muted us. So we are back online. All right. So you guys have just finished up, kind of milling around in the parking lot. You guys have getting ready. You're about 5 minutes away from the first bell. There are two bells that ring. There's the first bell, the last minute bell, and the final bell. So you guys are about 5 minutes away from the first bell.
Do we get our lockers already, or we get those?
Yeah, freshmen will have to get their lockers in their homeroom, but anyone else should already have their locker.
I have my locker.
Yeah, I think our lockers are probably next to each other.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely go to my locker and stow whatever things I don't need right now.
Okay.
I have no need for a locker because my bag is an extra dimensional space, but I still go.
You go as a social thing,
aspect.
yeah.
What does Hannah have pinned up on the inside of her locker?
Obviously, there's a picture of Wyatt pinned up on the inside.
Jesus.
Yeah,
almost guaranteed.
Okay.
It's like a Mexican road shrine.
Just votive candles and Madonna.
No, that's too much.
No, I don't think she has much of anything, because it's like she has a locker so she can go there and talk to other people.
My guess is that if it were me, I would say there's probably the Promise Keepers hosted an event or something. There's a flyer from that in one.
Yeah.
And maybe a little wallet, picture of Wyatt, thing.
Yeah, just small things that are very personal, but nothing like pop culture.
I want to say it's probably a Polaroid. I think
Do we get new lockers every year?
No, you like I said, you have your locker assigned to you. Freshmen get theirs in their first day.
Yeah, so they'll travel with you.
Oh, they travel with you. Okay.
There's no reason to reassign lockers every year.
That's how my school did it.
school.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
But it's
It's
fine.
a waste of time.
In the 90s, they do it like this.
In the early 90s.
Yeah, in the early 90s.
Yeah. In this tiny little town.
Yeah.
Oh no!
That's fine. Continue.
Yeah. All right. So all right. So you guys make your way to your lockers.
Going downtown.
Folks are milling about a little bit. Yeah.
Also, it's not lost to me that Jason hates Brian Piper for bringing him to school, and there's 100% a Magnum under the seat in his truck.
Bring it into the school.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
this is one of those towns where it's not uncommon to see a gun rack in the back of somebody's truck.
Yeah.
So
But for a high school, it'd be a little weird.
So I'm gonna
depends.
I think there's a gun rack in the back. I don't think there's a gun on it, but I think there's a gun rack.
look around who's milling out their lockers around us.
Gonna do some
you
social.
Unfortunately, your locker is still near Jolene's. And so you see her with her little new pack of friends.
Yeah, I want to study Jolene a little bit. It's been a while since Hannah's touched base with her. I know a lot has been going on with her. So I don't know. Maybe this is an investigative mystery.
Sure.
But I want to see is she doing okay? What's Hannah's?
Sure.
Hannah will ask if needed to, but she wants to kind of come into the situation with some foreknowledge.
You know her, so I give you a +2 as well onto that.
5. That's a 7. So I think that is a pass though.
Technically,
Yes.
With that +2.
Oh God.
Investigate a mystery. Yeah, I think the thing Hannah's trying to investigate is what is being concealed here. What's hurt Jolene to make her like this? What is she trying to kind of hide away?
You come to an immediate sort of conclusion. Well, let's just say it's the pieces kind of fit together. Jolene is a petty, jealous individual. And you get the feeling that looking at her new group of friends, looking at your friendship over the past few years, and looking at kind of your position in the school as kind of like this, you weren't always the most popular girl, but you were also high up on that echelon, and also probably one of the prettiest girls in school. And so you realize that Jolene really was only your friend because of your status. And the moment your status started to hinge a little bit, when you started stepping out of the normal social circles, she kind of ditched away from you. You realize that Jolene was not a good friend.
All right. So I'm gonna. This is the '90s, so the schools still have like vending machines and stuff like that here.
Yeah, Fruitopia.
Yeah. Well, that's a Coke product.
Core
right?
memory unlocked. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think I'm gonna grab like a Diet Coke from a vending machine.
Sure. So say it's 50 cents.
Yeah. And then I will walk over to her and her friend group, and like when they're like kind of waiting for a lull in the conversation.
Eventually they stop, and Jolene kind of turns and looks at you and looks a little confused, but also you can also see she's kind of playing up a little bit of that sort of disgust look in front of her friends, like, what do you want?
And that's fine. Hannah doesn't need her validation. Hannah's loved by Jesus. So she'll hand her the Coke, a Diet Coke, and be like, hey, I know we've lost touch over these past few months, but I just want to let you know I was thinking about you, I care about you, and I hope you have a great start to the senior year. And I'll give her the Diet Coke, and so long as she takes it, I won't wait for her to respond, I'll just start off into homeroom.
She kind of grabs it, and she looks at it a little bit, and do you just, like, kind of turn and walk away? Or do you
I either turn or walk away, or I keep on walking, whichever way is homeroom.
Okay, yeah. So you continue walking past her, and she kind of looks at the soda a little bit, and she turns to her friends, and you can hear them kind of. If you want to listen in, you can do a roll and to try to listen to what they're saying, but they're clear.
Not necessary.
Jason, David, Jeff, anything you guys want to do before your homeroom?
I think I'll just sit there.
Yeah, I think I'm good to head.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna head home.
You're heading home, just...
I'm leaving. I'm out.
Fuck it!
I'll go to home.
I'm done with school. No college drop.
Werewolves. So my day's pretty good.
All right, so the bells, all three bells ring. Everyone kind of settles down in the class. It's that that sort of sense of excitement is in the air. Of new things are just about to start happening. That sort of weird chaos that's about at the beginning of the school year. And continuing with the weird chaos is Miss White as she comes blowing into the room like she normally does in a fury. Books and stuff everywhere, loud chomping of a big wad of bubble gum as she always is on the daily.
That school students aren't allowed to when the principal gets
Nope.
upset. The hypocrisy at the school. So I learned that from my economics class.
Yeah. Most likely she's trying to quit smoking. But she rolls into class and she says, all right. How you notice that her hair is quite a bit shorter this time. And she's also got a bit of a tan going. Looks like she may have just gotten back from vacation. She says, all right, everybody settle down. Have a seat.
I like to think everyone was just sitting there, like... with his first day, like, nerves, still tired because they've been staying up all summer nights, like...
And she kind of
I think
goes
you're projecting, Miss White.
Yeah. So she goes into the beginning of year announcements, goes through all the rigmarole about, how to pick up your books, and if you don't have a locker, it's your first day, come to me after homeroom, I'll give you one, goes down the line. And as she's going, eventually she starts speaking about something that kind of perks your ears up a little bit. She says, all right, I wanted to make a quick announcement this morning. We've gotten some word from local authorities as well as the parents of Carly Spain. She seems to have gone missing. Her parents, if anybody knows anything about anything,
I do have slow turn to total preppy Jesus freak Ryan Piper. And plan my memoir of To Catch a Killer in 20 years.
And he looks concerned.
Yeah.
But they say that she has gone missing And if anybody has any word, to please let the school know. Please tell the principal or any of the teachers.
I'm no narc, but I got some info on this.
Yep. All right. And so the school day continues to progress. Really, like nothing really out of the ordinary. Fairly mundane first day of school.
If I had to give it a name, I'd give it Jeff.
Go through the first. Go through your homeroom, no problem. First period goes by pretty quick. Gym's super boring because you don't really do much the first day. You kind of just get stretched and kind of do a little bit of free play.
You have gym uniforms?
You do.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Generally, you do your gym out in the field. They don't have an actual gym itself, so you go out to the football field to do your gym.
Okay.
So in the winter, generally you'll have thermals you'll wear.
Gotcha.
As you go out and work out in the snow.
Is it the three of us are in gym, or four of us?
I'm not in gym.
Just the three of
Yeah.
us.
Yeah, it's fairly boring couple of hours.
Jason's advanced conditioning.
Third period rolls by for those that have third period. Otherwise, folks go to lunch. First lunch goes by without much incident. Fourth period rolls around, and second lunch folks go to their lunch. It's during that time that an announcement is made. David Irving, please come to the office. Your mother is here. So the whole school hears that.
Yeah, I guess.
God damn it.
Is it dead?
All right. I kind of look at. I look at what's her name? I look towards Mrs. Olson.
She says she kind of holds her arm out. Get going.
This is fourth period?
Yeah,
Period.
we're
So
at
you guys are
lunch.
lunch.
I'm making my. I'm like.
Make my way downtown.
Oh no! So it's fourth period.
I'm gonna make my way to the office.
Yeah.
Oh, so I'm in chemistry. I don't know who teaches chemistry.
Oh, probably Mrs. Hamer, I believe.
Okay. Either way, I collect my stuff and make my way to the front office.
First lunch or second lunch person?
Ooh, I'm gonna have to look at her schedule.
Well, if she's second lunch, she's definitely sitting with us.
Yeah, she's
'Cause
second lunch.
I want to touch base with her at some point during the
Is
day.
Nara first lunch or second lunch?
More
Second
important, actually. Second lunch?
No,
She is
yeah,
second
she's also second lunch.
Is
Is she sitting with?
Which lunch is Holly?
No, she's sitting with some other people.
Which lunch is Holly?
I'm looking.
He's looking right now.
Yeah, she's gotta look at the NP. She's you added her to the main thing, right?
Mhm.
Right, okay, there we go. She has looks like second lunch. Yeah, so we
Yeah, so
don't-
she's sitting with us.
she has economics with us as well.
So me and
Oh,
David
okay.
just have lunch together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you guys are in lunch. David is in chemistry. He's been called to the office.
So yeah,
And Jason and Hannah.
Jason and Hannah definitely stand
I
up.
like to think we were probably outside, like
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are probably out in the back,
Well.
probably hanging out in one of the student.
or in like the little at my high school at least, like there's a cafeteria here and there's kind of like a quad section almost where you could.
Yeah, there's a little spot outside, kind of like a
So I'm in
closed
metal
off
shop.
area where you can-
Yeah, you're in metal shop.
Yeah, so you hear this as you're doing your thing. David Irving, come to the office, please. Your mother is here.
Yeah, Ms. Parker, I need to use the bathroom. I need to take a shit.
She's just like,
Engage.
she says, no need to be rude, Jeff. Just ask for the bathroom pass next time, please. And she hands you, it looks like it's a big paddle.
Amazing.
And on the paddle it just says, bathroom pass.
I thought you just said shit on it like
Yeah. But no, it's
used for a
the
longer
thing.
duration.
If you're holding this,
Yeah.
it's Mrs. Parker's bathroom pass.
Fine. All right. Just grab the pass.
All right. Okay. So David, do you make your way to the office?
Yeah. I just go straight there.
All right. You see your friends kind of in this milling about outside the office when you get there.
Hi.
I'm just like,
Yeah.
paddle.
I feel like I'm like stealthily.
Yeah,
So you guys are kind of
blending into the crowd.
No, like I might be out front, but I'm like tying my shoes.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm
So you guys are near the office.
Like if he says hi or sees us, like I'll give him like a knowing look, like we're
Yeah.
here. in case this goes bad. But like,
I was
we got
smacking
your
the
back.
paddle on my hand, like,
Yeah, you're like, I'm here, motherfucker.
yeah.
Like,
Warriors.
come out and play. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I just I'm there. So yeah, I'm just gonna head in. I'm like,
Okay.
and anyone I see, I kind of shrug at, and I'm like, I don't know.
The
After I've tied my shoes like 5 times, I like start drinking from the water fountain. Like,
all right. So the secretary lets you into the principal's office, and as you walk in, you see 3 individuals. Sitting in his desk is Principal O'Shea. Sitting in front of the principal in a chair is a woman you don't exactly recognize. She has blonde hair. I will show a picture to folks. Just don't spoil yourself things if you can read stuff. But here's a picture.
who's this?
This is a woman David has never seen before.
She's very cute.
Stay away from Wyatt.
She's an older woman, probably in her 30s.
Yeah, this is type.
She's an older woman, but it checks out.
Yeah.
You see her picture right there?
I was about to let him pass.
All right.
She's your mom, David. Get that smirk off your face.
Oh.
And sitting behind Principal O'Shea is someone you do recognize. This is Mab, the Queen of Winter. And she holds her hand above Mr. O'Shea's head, kind of playing him like a puppet.
Oh. It kind of looks very like, okay, I get it. Or I nod first, because I'm not sure, like, if what O'Shea can and can't understand.
He's basically staring off into space. And so she moves her fingers, and he just goes, "Sit down, David." Principal O'Shea says that.
I sit down. And this has got to be pretty weird. So, like, as he's saying that, he's probably, like, not even, like, looking at me in the eye.
The woman next to you is dressed in. You've seen this outfit before, actually. This is the same outfit Jeff's mother wears at the diner.
It's the new girl.
It is
The
the
dumb
number
one.
Yeah.
She's dumb because she's not from here.
In the
Yeah, the
windows.
longer you begin to look at this woman, you
Zag.
start to recognize her. This is Ethnic, your real mother.
Can I peek in the window and see some of this?
You'd have to sneak into the. They're through one office and into the back. So there's 2 offices. There's the main office where the secretary's at, and where like the teachers' inboxes and stuff like that are at. And then there's another office where the principal's at. So
Yeah.
he's in a through another room. You can't see him.
Then I'd like to go in and kind of charm the secretary and
Okay.
sweet talk my way into the back office.
All right. Well, how do you want to do that? So the secretary is sitting there typing away on a typewriter.
Well, I mean, first I'll just try to walk past her.
Oh, excuse me. You need an appointment.
Oh, I just.
The principal's in there with somebody right now. You can't just walk in there.
I'm not. I need to talk to principal. I just.
Well, you need
I
to
have
wait
some
your
trouble
turn,
with
Jeff.
that.
You're gonna need to wait your turn. Sit down,
But
Jeff. Sit down.
now can I roll make a?
Sure. What kind of thing do you want to do?
Manipulate someone.
Yes, it's a
Okay.
manipulate someone roll specifically.
Clench your butt cheek. Right.
So I'd like to
Yeah, drop
manipulate
a
someone.
pencil.
Which is a charm roll, and I would like to manipulate her and so that I.
See your book.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. So they don't have the rules in front of me like I normally do, or the moves. So. All right. So you're doing manipulate somebody. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do that roll.
Roll charm.
Yep.
Cool. It's 8, 9, 10, 11.
11. All right. Cool. If you get a 10 plus, then you'll do it for. Then they'll do it for the reason you give them. If you ask them too much, they'll tell you the minimum it would take for you to get you to do it. They eventually she kind of just can't be bothered anymore, and we'll let the principal, discipline you for walking in there. So.
Well, yeah. Okay, cool. Oh, then
He's trying to get a date. Like,
Yeah. So you walk right in.
yeah. Now I'm gonna try to see what's going on in the principal's
So
office.
you see the scene I described earlier. Queen Mab standing behind.
I can see Queen Mab.
Yes,
Okay.
standing behind Principal O'Shea with her hand above his head, puppeteering him. Sitting in the chair is a woman wearing the same uniform your mother wears. It's not your mother.
I'm
And
definitely.
sitting next to her is David.
I like to think before you went in, at least Hannah, Jason, you can get in on this. So you're like you're walking, and Hannah's like, no, and you're like, no, I got this.
I got this.
I
got
So you are completely confused because this is not what you were expecting.
Jason
Yeah.
sounds
And Queen Mab is looking at you with daggers.
I'm definitely gonna like duck down and then lean up and get my ear against the door.
She just points at the door.
And
She looks at you and points out the door.
I'm gonna like duck away and
She
then.
snaps her fingers. You're in the hallway now. She's Queen Mab, the mistress of light and darkness.
So Jeff just appears next to us.
Yep.
Wait.
That seems to warrant a response.
But it's as if he was there the whole time.
Oh.
I kind of look back at that and I'm like,
So I'll be like, are you gonna go?
Actually, no. I said you really shouldn't go in there. Like, I go right back to where
You
we
remember
were.
going in there? You remember now being where you're at?
I
They're
did go in there and I saw.
You
I
didn't.
saw.
You haven't gone through the door yet. I saw you. You haven't gone in yet.
Are you smelling toast?
Well, I think this is probably the machinations of
Have you been smoking
the
devil's lettuce?
queen of the Feywilds.
What?
Yeah. I sweet talked my way back there, and I
You
saw
were completely confused.
I saw Queen Maeve manipulating the principal and some other lady in there.
I walk in. Jason walks in the door.
All right. The secretary's like, "Hi, Jason.
What's
can I
her
do
name?
for you?
What's her name?
Mary.
Mary. I walk up and put my arms on the. Hey, Mary. How's it going?
Oh, hi, Jason. Did you have a good summer?
I had a good summer. Yeah. You know, I'm really looking forward to this year. I think this will be a really good year. I think the teams will do really well. Hopefully, we'll take state again. But,
Yeah, it was a real joy watching you play hockey last year.
Yeah.
You know, I can't wait to see what you do this year.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going out for football, hockey, baseball, and wrestling this year. So,
Wow, the full
it'll be-
gamut.
Yeah, that'll be busy. Is Principal Shea in?
Yeah, but he's a bit busy right now. Do you just need to poke your head in?
Yeah, I
or-
just need to poke my head.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, thanks, Mary. And I like.
why not just pull your werewolf dick out? Like,
Jeff, you got done dirty, my friend.
Yeah.
You poke your head in.
Oh
and
no,
you
and,
see-
and I definitely do like I do like a like if she stood up or whatever, I tap her on the shoulder. Thanks, Mary. I'll see you later. And I get on it.
Yep. You step in and you see the scene I described before. Queen Mab, puppeteering the principal. A woman you've never seen before wearing the same uniform as Jeff's mother, and Jeff sitting in the chair next to her.
Now, did I remind me because my memory is not that great? Did I swear I don't know service to Queen Mab for some
I did. You gave her 10 years of your life.
So I didn't give her 10 years of my life. I gave 10 years of my life to use the thing, to use the time thing.
Well,
I think
yeah.
I also swore.
Yeah, but the Queen of Winter was providing the magic, so you gave it to her.
Well, I gave her 10 years, but
Yeah.
I thought that I also swore. Like, that's what she implied
Well,
when I
maybe
talked to her last.
Yeah, so essentially she she does have a deal made with you that you will provide 10 years value of service. So it doesn't necessarily have to take you 10
Fair,
years.
fair.
You might just murder somebody.
You got a better deal than I did. I serve her for an indeterminate amount of time.
She's a real bitch. But she kind of looks at you and she goes, "Servant, step inside."
Step inside.
Kinda got it now.
And she kind of just gestures for you to come stand by her side.
Thanks, you that. But I look down at David and I'm like, I give him like a look of like, are you okay? Like, are we good? Like,
and I just kind of,
okay.
Jeff, you keep on saying these things and doing nothing.
Will it give me a boost up there?
that you
so
think you didn't go.
I thought you said that you were my mother. I say to the queen.
Do you want?
Oh, you said that to the
wanna go
queen?
through
You
the
said
vents?
that she's your mother?
Yeah.
Oh no! If
No,
Queen
no,
Mab is in there, I think
Ethne is
it's
your
best
mother.
I avoid her at all costs, lest
Yeah,
she use me
she
for.
called herself
Right.
your grandmother.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
So,
Um,
because Ethne is a queen of winter.
But if you want to go in through the
a
vents,
fairy of winter, she,
I will definitely
she considers
stay
the,
here and watch.
the Queen Mab her mother. But no, Ethne is your biological mother. And she kind of looks across from you. She looks none too happy to be there, but she puts on a big kind of fake smile on her face, and she just goes, "Okay, hi David.
So can I go through the vents to get there?
You want to crawl through the vents?
Yeah, I'm just gonna crawl through the ceiling. Yeah, I mean, like I think.
All right.
Yeah.
That was a conversation.
I'm gonna read a bad situation.
Venturing off into some direction. So this is like an oops, right?
No,
Oh, you don't want to do an
I'm
oops?
lifting a ceiling tile out, climbing up into the ceiling of the school, and going through the walls.
And Hannah's standing guard, making sure he doesn't get
Yeah.
caught because she doesn't want to deal with Queen Mab.
Yeah, you give us a you know what? Also, you're able to get up there just fine. I mean, you're just kind of climbing up,
Sure.
you know, getting a boost from Hannah, and she's plenty strong to get you up there. So yeah, you're not gonna do an oops at all. Okay.
I can oops. I'm happy to oops up there.
No.
Think about what you're saying. I've seen a movie that that someone oops an event and ended up dead.
So while you're kind of climbing up there, your foot gets stuck on a bulletin board, and as you kind of climb into the vent, you pull the piece of paper off of your foot, and it is a flyer for the party at the Den tonight.
I'll put that in my pocket, and I will, because I just want to get close enough to hear what's going on from the ceiling.
Okay. Let's do a Dex. I guess it's not Dex, right? It's
I
let's
mean,
do cool roll. You got to be cool.
All
Let's
right.
see. Let's how cool can you be in there without making any noise?
Sure. That's 8.
8.
Pretty cool.
Okay. So you are able to climb your way over. So you're looking down into Principal O'Shea's office. But as you do so, your sleeve is now stuck. So getting out is going to be a challenge.
But I can hear.
You can hear just fine.
All right.
But you may be spending the rest of the day there. So we'll see.
No, I'll get out.
All right. So the queen kind of turns to all of you, addressing you as well. I guess it's time to get down to business.
before anything, I'm gonna read a bad situation.
Okay, perfect. Let's see that roll.
Oh, it's a 10 on.
Yeah, you'll have to shout it out. We can't see your rolls.
Oh, okay, so it's a 10 on Roll20, so you can check to be sure.
Okay.
So I have hole 3. I'm going to ask,
Software on.
what dangers haven't we noticed? What's the biggest threat, and what's most vulnerable to me?
Okay. So you want to? So what's the first question?
What danger? Are there any dangers we haven't noticed?
You don't. So based on the situation, you don't currently feel in danger.
Okay.
So that answers. What's the next question?
The next one is, what the biggest threat?
Queen Mab is definitely the biggest threat.
Okay. And what's most vulnerable to me?
What's most vulnerable to you? Probably the principal and the other people of the school.
Okay.
So you got to play your cards right here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so hi, mother.
She says hi. The Queen of Air and Winter has requested that I step in and perform my actual motherly duties for you. So, how would you like to come live with me, champ?
Where would that be?
Well, the Queen has been nice enough to provide us with a place to live, and she gives you the address. You notice that's a block away from Jeff, in the bad part of town.
Why now?
In like a regular part of town. I don't think it was in the bad part.
No, I mean it's not the best part. I mean, there's not much of town anyways.
Right.
So it was a bit of a joke. But
I'd say like
And I just said, why now?
So, don't live in a palace. Anyways, so she says,
Deal breaker.
what was your question again? Sorry.
I said, why now?
Why now? Okay. She says, to continue my punishment, for one. For two, she wants to protect her investment.
Is this EITHNE?
Yeah.
I have her antler in my bag.
You do, yeah. You do have her angler.
Mm-hmm.
But she's
Awkward.
yeah, right? And so she says,
What was her name again?
Ethne. But she holds her hand out. She says, just call me Elizabeth. Elizabeth Winters.
Well, and she was trying to.
I mean, I suppose I should probably call you Mom.
I don't know how you do it back in Fairy, but here on Earth?
Yeah, she kind of like, she's like, I suppose so. I guess I have to get used to that, huh?
Punishment.
Well, Mab speaks up. She says, I can think of nothing more punishing than to live life as a human.
What did you do to get punished?
She was the one that was trying to overthrow the Queen of Winter. That we yeah.
Oh.
You guys went out and fought people in the snow in the woods.
I have her horn in my bag.
Remember the ritual circle that we've used several times to travel?
Yes. Okay.
She introduced herself. Yeah, and that's where you learn that you were
What?
she's your mother, and that she had sex with Baelor to that Baelor is your grandfather. So yeah.
And you are what is known as a changeling, according to my notes.
Yes.
What if I refuse?
Queen Mab kind of gives you an eye.
You've chosen the path of
You just kind of get the feeling that comes over you that maybe you don't have a choice on this one. But
Yeah.
I'm going to leave that up to you, Nate. He says, well, you can continue to live where you wish, I guess, but it is my task to look after you, make sure you are schooled, and make sure you are fed and clothed. And I am to do so and she looks and almost says this robotically, and I am to do so in the most mundane way possible. Meaning I don't use magic.
Oh.
She looks upset about it.
So. I suppose I'll move in with you.
Is David's new mom hot?
Kind of. You saw the
We saw the picture.
Yeah, she's pretty good looking. This is actually a picture from what is it, Twin Peaks.
Oh, nice. Nice.
But yeah, that is Elizabeth Winters. So at that, the principal signs a little sheet that essentially makes her your legal guardian at the school. And at that, you appear back in class. All of you do.
Is David's new name David Winters?
He's still David Irving.
Okay.
But his mother's his real
Oh, no.
mother's name is.
Wait,
Walk me through this. So I just have memory of being out in the hallway lifting Jeff up, and then I'm back at lunch.
Yep.
Like back at my table with Holly. Do I remember any of that time? Or?
You do, yeah. But it feels strange that you're at your desk already.
am I still
And
caught in the ceiling?
You can definitely feel the magic that moved you. Something moved you.
Is he still caught in the vents?
No, you're in class.
Okay.
Mab knew what all of you were doing.
All right.
And she's technically a god.
Has time passed, or is it still the?
Time has passed.
All right. Dang it! We missed out on lunch.
Yeah, is there any question then about like?
So
where
wait,
we
what does my
were
teacher
for
say
that?
when I suddenly appear back in class?
I mean, because we were sitting.
No,
with
I
Holly.
believe the way it was described earlier is that we were always there.
Yeah. So the idea is that when I say that you're always there, like everyone around you didn't notice that you popped in. It's as if you were there all the whole time.
Oh, okay.
Do I still have the hall pass in my hand?
Like Mab has sort of.
Well, you're in school. You're in
Mab's
the
magic has.
But like-
think of Mab's magic kind of like werewolves in World of Darkness. Like normal people just don't notice. the
Yeah.
magic.
So I get that
No, I
part.
like it.
But like there are some loose
do
ends.
I
Like
still have the
yeah.
hall pass in my hand?
No.
Okay.
So this
Like I
is
said,
like
it's as
before
if-
he even asked for the bathroom.
No, so time has passed. It's just as if he had never left. So that
But
the
he
te-
did leave.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
in this.
I asked to go to
But
take a
basically,
shit.
what
You did not, in fact, take a shit.
So
But you did.
hold on. The way it essentially works though is that it's the teacher and all of the students act as if he came back, returned the hall pass, and is there.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah.
Like we left and then came back,
Yeah.
and we have been there. Right?
Gotcha.
So yeah, it's as if like time passes normal and you guys kind of just. But memory-wise, you're like.
Right. It's really disorienting for us.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But Mab is trying not to let her presence be known in the school, and
Yeah.
yeah, she's doing Mab stuff. All right, so continue on. Is there anything else you guys want to do in lunch?
I wish
How
David
much-
was there, but like that's sloppy. My father would have just flooded this whole place.
How much time had passed? Like I look at my watch to be
It's
like.
about 10 minutes.
Okay, cool.
So not too long.
I just
You
make
guys-
a-
We had definitely like X Files,
Yeah,
Alien.
yeah. I make a note of it. Well, I make a note
Yeah.
of it for my own purposes of like counting down 10 years. Like,
That's 10 seconds.
that was 10 minutes. Like,
Perfect. All right,
100.
so is there anything else you guys want to do, or we can continue moving on to the
Yeah, I do. Real quick, I want to check in with Holly, who's sitting with us, and just be like, "Hey, how's your school going? How are you finding everything?"
Oh, it's pretty good. Kind of scary to find out that a girl went missing my first day there. What's that all?
Oh, I wouldn't worry about that too much. I look to Jason.
Nate, are you wearing underpants?
I'm wearing underpants. I'm just sitting comfortably.
I've seen your butt 3 times now.
Yeah, so I'm like, no, I wouldn't worry about that too much. Looking to Jason to be like, help me think quickly on my feet.
oh yeah, I'll. So sorry. What happened to Carly Spain? Do we know?
We don't. She just
Okay.
disappeared.
She just disappeared. I did hear a rumor that she was like seen with somebody.
I heard the same, and they were fighting and making out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Both. Yeah.
But yo, and I turned like I think we had that conversation
Yeah.
canonically, and then
Yeah.
I turned back to Holly.
Holly's like, ooh, gossip? Gossip? What's the gossip?
Oh, yeah. I heard that she was seen with Chad.
Who's Chad?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Chad Smith. Like I don't know him.
Yeah, I know a Chad Miller. He
Wait,
dated
does this
them.
say Chad Smith?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, it's Chad Miller.
Oh, okay, Chad Miller.
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah,
Then, yeah,
he's kind of been around.
He's around. He's a guy.
Yeah.
He's
Fuck, does it say Chad Smith in the...
I copied it this morning. Yeah.
God damn it, I must
Yeah.
have typoed. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah, so it's Chad Miller. You know him.
Alright. Yeah, I heard she was seen fighting with Chad Miller at the den and then making out with him at the same. So like, maybe they were not.
Yeah, wasn't this the guy like Carly Spain hooked up, like cheated on Brian with him at a party or something like that?
Yeah.
Or no, was he the one who was the father of Becky Winston's baby?
I'm looking at Holly. I look back. I'm like, ah.
But Holly's like, what? She's like, this whole new world of gossip is opening up to her, and she's just like, oh.
I like lean in. Feel like, what?
She kind of looks at you, Hannah. She's like, you're guys cool as
I
fuck.
don't remember.
It's in my notes. Yeah, I can't recall.
You take notes on this?
I'm very studious, Jason. Canon.
No, I like it.
I have my little
you have
Mean
a
Girls
burn book. Yeah.
Yeah.
The burn book.
Essentially,
Is
yeah.
It's called.
Yep.
Regina was one of my inspos for.
Oh, was she really?
I see it.
That was a good movie.
Actually, so I was gonna try to find out more information. So I'll use my like, I don't know if it's investigate a mystery or whatnot, but I will. Once this has happened, like the last couple minutes of lunch, I will get up from my lunch and I'll like go to the different tables of people, groups of people, like basically mingle, use my unnatural charm to try to learn information about, I don't know, Carly Spain, like.
Who do you want to ask in particular?
While Jason's doing that, could I use the time to investigate a mystery as well? And now that we've established it in canon, I think I'm going through my burn book with Holly and showing her like, oh, see, here are the things, but I'm actually looking for connections to see if I've tied these two together before.
Sure.
Oh, Jason, Carly
Chad
and
and-
Chad.
yeah.
I believe last year they dated for a short time. They split up when he stopped being the captain of a hockey team.
Right, yeah, she dropped him because he was a loser.
Yeah, and she started fooling around with Brian. She tried to fool around with you. You weren't into it.
Tried to kill your sister.
Yeah, she tried to kill Abigail. She kind of sucks.
She was also possessed at the time by like controlled by a merman.
Yeah.
So
yeah, her and Brian were fighting over the summer, and now you've heard rumors that her and Chad are kind of.
And they were an elected homecoming queen last year,
Yes,
Brian
they were,
and
yeah.
Carly.
Yeah.
They're kind of like the it couple for a long time.
what else? I guess. Well, can I also look into like Chad? Like I remember, he was the front runner for Homecoming King, and then stepped down as hockey.
Was he the guy who got pissed at you because you kind of took the captain and or was that someone else?
No, I think that was Brian that got pissed at me. Chad, I think.
So Chad
okay.
was the captain of the hockey team.
Yeah.
He took his spot.
Yeah.
Then he got kicked off the hockey team because they caught him with steroids. Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
But yeah, he's still going to the school here. So.
But I thought I was cool with him at one point. I thought he came and talked to me and was like, "Hey, we're cool. I get that you're better for the team." Or
Yeah,
something."
he did, but it was only after we got in trouble.
Yeah.
So, but he's reconciled with that. So, and he's allowed back on the teams this year. So he'll be on your teams as well. So you can either try to track him down at lunch.
Oh yeah, if he's there, I'll try to track him down and be like, "Hey."
He has.
Oh, Carly's missing out. I'll go talk to her. Mystery solved.
There she is. Oh shit. Okay, cool. Found her. Yeah, he's at lunch. Or
Yeah.
I'll go up to. I'll go up to him.
He's kind of sitting with some of the other jocks. They're doing their thing, and they're like, he's just like, "Hey, Armstrong, what's up, man?
What's
Good
up?
summer?"
What's up, bud? I'll fist
And he
bump.
kind of do your normal jock thing.
Yeah. Good summer. How about you?
Yeah, man. I got in a lot of good reps.
Yeah.
I joined a street hockey team for this summer.
Oh yeah.
Really trying to pick up my game this year. I think, I'm thinking I can hit minors after this. I really
that
think I
sounds
can get on a
great.
minor team.
Well, you know what? Whoever, I'm gonna ask that you come at me for captain this year. But like whoever gets it gets it. I'm down either way. So.
I'll give you a run for your money. Don't
Awesome.
even worry about it. He looks a little bit worried because you're a good 3 inches taller than him, and like your leg is about as big as his waist. So he's, but he's still got that confidence.
Sure. You going out for any other sports?
I was gonna do football, but I think I'm just gonna focus on training during the focus on my hockey. Hockey's gonna be my main sport. I might do baseball though.
I honestly think that doing each sport every season really puts you at top performance, right? I know there's the extra risk of getting hurt and everything, but I think you can mitigate some of that, right?
Well, I mean, I'm not so worried about getting hurt. It's just my dad was the quarterback here, and I really hate the comparison. I really prefer just to I prefer to stick to hockey.
Yeah, it's fine,
football
that's
works for me, but it's I don't excel at it, and I feel like
Sure.
it's not necessarily going to provide the same amount of training I'd like for hockey.
I hear you. We can do baseball. I'm going to do wrestling as well. Wrestling, a lot of the same things, right? So, totally useful. But I mean, I'm gonna do some football probably as well. So if you want to come out and play, you don't have to be quarterback, man. You can do whatever you want. If you want to be running back, you can be linebacker.
All right,
you can punt the fucking ball. I don't care.
All right, you know what? Sure.
I hear language.
You know what? I'll go speak with Mr. Mon. Hey, man, I'll see you at practice. And he kind of hops up and he goes to run off.
Cool. Oh, actually, before he leaves, I realized why I came over to talk to him.
This is totally valid, though. That's how it would happen on Dawson's Creek.
Okay, so as he kind of
As he bumps up, I put my head up.
He grabs his bag.
Yeah,
he goes for
like,
you kind of grab him by the.
I'm like, yeah, hey man, like,
Oh, hey, what's up,
sorry.
man?
I had a quick question.
Yeah.
Is I heard you and Carly were back together.
I'm over that, man.
Oh yeah.
You want her? She's like,
No, God no. But like, I heard a rumor that y'all were seen at the Den, and I don't know, you're getting a little hot and heavy, maybe.
Well, you know, I was
Maybe
trying
it
to
was
get
a little
back
hot,
with her.
then heavy. I don't know, or heavy then hot.
I was trying to get back with her before the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
You know, from the school year.
Yeah?
And you know, she started fooling around on me with Glenn Masters.
Glenn Masters.
You know, Glenn Masters is he's a recognized name to you in particular.
Okay.
He is the starting quarterback for the St. Elmo Preparatory Academy.
Aha.
Checks out.
Yeah, she was screwing around with Glenn Masters, you know, and I'm sure she's just, you know, doing something with him. You know, I
I'm
wouldn't
sorry,
be too
man.
worried about
I'm
it.
sorry. You deserve better than that. So you, like, did she transfer?
No,
Oh, okay. I haven't seen her today. You don't know?
no,
Alright.
not a clue.
Alright, man. Go talk
Maybe she's with Glenn.
Yeah, right.
And
Go,
he goes,
go talk to Diamond. I'll talk to you later.
yeah, and he goes sprinting off.
There's no one else I see that I could, like, try to pump for info.
No, nobody that.
Alright.
I mean, there's like some of the other cheerleaders, but
Was she a cheerleader?
she is, yeah.
Then yeah, I'll go find a cheerleader. Like, if there's the cheer captain, or she was cheer captain, I think, right?
She was, yeah. Or
Dang.
she still is.
Oh, well, yeah, effectively. I will try to find whoever.
In our mind, she's already dead.
Yeah, I mean she's missing, right? So that means she's dead. Can I do? I don't need to roll her necessarily, but like I will if you want me to. I would like to try to find, using my own social knowledge or cool or whatever, who is her best friend?
Sure. So her and Dana Peterson are very close.
Damn, why is always Dana Peterson, man?
Popular girls in school.
She
Stay
is
together.
popular.
We've only made 5 NPCs.
Shh.
Would kind of hurt.
Yeah. Oh god, they're all the same. Is Dana Peterson lunch?
She's not. She's at first lunch.
Fuck. Okay. Well, I'll keep that in mind. Then.
Oh, we had seconds, so they already had their. I felt like we could leave a message or something.
So I come back and I tell I tell Hannah this and
I
Holly,
think,
I guess.
Yeah, I think we're definitely like. And then they said that Wyatt murdered her, which is crazy, right? Because like you met Wyatt, he wouldn't hurt a fly. But anyway, she got really into Satanism.
Talk about Becky. Yeah.
Holly looks flabbergasted.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah, be ever vigilant. And I make the sign of the cross.
Is there anything you want to do during lunch as well? Do you want to go talk to anybody, or you were having?
I
a little chat with
relate
Holly?
all of that, so you can put that in your book. And smoke it. But
All right.
yeah.
Cool. So you guys got a little bit of information, and the school day continues to move by. Fifth period goes by without incident. Sixth period goes by without incident, and the end of the day, school bell rings. So now is the first day of clubs. You basically just a 20-minute meeting to establish and bring in bring in new members.
During fifth period, because I have a free period.
Yes.
Oh, God, sorry.
Okay. Can we go back in time an hour and because I had something I would talk to David about at lunch with.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. Because I actually did want. I thought we were gonna have a minute for lunch, but kind of nothing happened. But can we actually have a conversation?
Sure.
Okay.
All right. How about it?
So this is before, I guess, the Queen Maeve thing.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Mask.
Flashback.
Yeah. Right. Oh man. So, like, you looking forward to this year?
Yeah, I think so.
As long as my
Just don't really have any terribly interesting classes, but maybe we'll see how things go with Holly.
Yeah. No. How's that going, man? Yeah.
Oh, pretty good.
Getting having some fun.
I mean, not that far, not that kind of fun.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. Come on, get there, man. Like, you got this.
I mean, I don't know, man.
Well, anyway, I just want to talk more about like what do you think? Do you think they're gonna make a sequel to Jurassic Park? Like, this is a fucking good movie.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're probably gonna have to.
Personally, like, I mean, it's just like I love the science. Like, look how far technology is. Like, we're gonna have we can put like brains in dinosaurs, like dinosaurs that think like people in the future. Like, that's really cool. Like, I think personally, like, they got to make just bigger super Tyrannosauruses that have like the minds of velociraptors.
Oh my
Like
God,
how
we
cool?
found the writer for
How
Jurassic
cool would that
World.
be for like future Jurassic
Spoiler.
Park movies? Like, I mean, it'd be pretty fucking.
That gets a little crazy. I don't know if they do something that weird.
That sounds like a stupid idea.
Flash forward 20 years, Hollywood, California. Mr. Slocum, your appointment's arrived.
Right?
Yeah, let's make a movie.
Right.
Watch Dominion and see how that goes.
Yeah, man. But I mean, if you gotta go see, Free Willy with your lady, that's cool, man.
Maybe you could free the willy.
Yeah, maybe you can free the Willy while you're at it.
I roll. Go back to your. Don't you have poetry after this?
No, I got metal shot. Shut up. It's like a different person when I rolled that. Probably just gonna, it's gonna be weird because like never drops in the whole year.
Yeah,
He's like,
You love it. It's
you
short
ace
laugh.
that shit.
Right?
You go to.
Yeah.
How he becomes the writer of
I
Jurassic
know, I
World.
know.
We've established your trajectory.
There you go.
Are there any rumors or anything I overhear like throughout the day or anything?
Oh, so, dude, I heard weird stuff about your homeroom teacher.
Oh yeah. Like what? I mean, she's a teacher, so whatever. Like,
I heard she was a Russian sleeper agent.
Did you hear it, dude?
that's weird.
Like, that could have been brought up at lunch.
Wait. See, is she Russian?
Yes, her name is Ms. Popov.
Doesn't necessarily mean she's from Russia though.
She is from Russia, yes.
Okay. Or the Soviet Union? No, it's Russia. This
When you
morning,
met her
right?
this
The
morning,
Russian
she
Federation?
has a slight
Oh, it's been over 2 years.
Yeah.
She has a slight Russian accent, but not much.
Not-
She's also in the NPC
You're about
section.
to
You
have
can
a
read
Russian
about it.
accident.
Okay.
That Russian
Yeah.
accident.
Maybe. Who knows, man? I mean, after the Soviet Union, like they're probably just trying to get jobs over here, man, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Though, like, after the stuff I've seen, a Russian spy is, like, the least of my worries.
Right.
Like, as long as she doesn't turn into a, like, monster of some kind, like an actual literal monster, then I think we'll be okay.
War's over, right? Like, jeez.
Yeah.
Like, Russia's got Boris Yeltsin now, right? Like, wait, actually, is that or is it?
Yep.
Boris Yeltsin was.
It's Yeltsin.
It was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
It's like Putin.
Yeltsin essentially orchestrated Gorbachev's ouster.
yeah. They got drunken Yeltsin now, so like whatever. Like, I mean, good luck with getting intelligence now. World.
I don't know, man.
I got world history later. learning about the assassination of Kennedy in world history.
Probably U.S. history, right?
This is American world history.
American. Nice. That's the world of America. I mean, there you go. I mean, this is middle of nowhere, Illinois.
This is definitely the first day of school. You have no syllabus. You're just talking out your ass.
Yeah, you haven't even taken it yet.
Learn a bunch about the U.S. and world history.
In fact, you do not. Alright, is there anything else you guys want to cover all at lunch?
Oh.
I mean, that's all I got.
Yeah, unless there's someone else who wants who like we meet or like in the halls or
Lunch is
anything,
pretty uneventful.
or beforehand or no. All right,
It's pretty uneventful.
all right.
Otherwise, I would have brought it up earlier.
And then shit happens.
Yep.
And then,
Alright, so then shit happens. You meet your ma and Mab, and then get magically blinked back where you were at before. And oddly enough, you felt a little tickle on your butthole when it happened. So, weird.
The butt creeps.
The butt creeps. Alright. So, alright, so the rest of the day kind of goes through without incident.
Oh, sorry, wait. I wanted to do a thing.
During your free period.
During my free period. I'm gonna go back
Just
to
like a regular school day. This is no, I'm just kidding. Go ahead, do your thing.
Dang.
Some of us enjoy school.
I'm gonna go talk to Mary again.
Okay.
Who's the secretary?
Secretary, yeah.
And I'm gonna be like, hey Mary.
Hey, Jason. Seeing you twice in one day. Wow.
Yeah. No, I'll be like, I mean, that helps. Okay, I know that happened then. I was actually just wondering. One of my classes, I was supposed to have a lab partner. Like Carly Spain was supposed to be here. I hadn't heard from her. Do I need to select a new lab partner? I really don't want to get behind in my in my classes.
Well, I can't say for sure at the moment. I mean, it's like I said, she just kind of went missing this morning. We were just informed by Officer Billy. He came in and told us the news.
Do you know
The
what
parents,
happened?
well, supposedly what I'd heard is she went to bed like normal last night, and her parents got up in the morning. She was missing, but her window was open.
Well, we know it's not the unicorn, based on the rumors I've heard of her.
Whoa.
But yeah, they said she was just gone in the morning, and so they've been looking for her all morning, and they called the police. Generally, it's they normally wait for 48 hours, but since it's a child, they they're worried it's an abduction. But they said since the window is open, someone could have come in, I suppose.
Yeah. Hey, I know this is really abnormal, but like, and I lean in. I'm like, is there any way you could?
She blushes a little bit as she gets
Like,
closer.
is there any way you could give me, like, could you look in your files, and, like, could you give me Carly Spain's, like, address and phone number? Like, I just want to make sure her parents are okay. And my friend, friend Hannah is great. She'll, like, want to pray for them and everything.
Do manipulate somebody.
Yeah, totally.
Let's do that. It's 6.
6 plus 3 is 9.
9. All right. Yes, you succeed. She kind of looks at you and she goes, "You know what? Normally I wouldn't be able to do this, but I trust you." And she writes Carly Spain's home phone number and address down. Slides the little card across her way.
I grab her. Thank you.
And she puts both her hands over yours on top of the note, and she goes, "You have a nice day, Jason. You too."
I actually do want to look for anyone who has any rumors about Becky Winston.
Becky Winston?
Or is it the girl who's missing, right?
Carly Spain.
Carly Spain.
Carly
I mean,
Spain.
Becky
Technically-
Winston is missing.
You're not wrong.
Oh, Carly Spain. Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Do I get any? Do I hear any rumors about anyone who's gone missing or
She has, the only one you've heard today, the only person you've heard about going missing today was Carly Spain.
Carly Spain?
Yes.
Do I hear anyone over talking about it?
Mostly just that she's missing.
Okay. All right.
You get the feeling that any additional information will probably have to come from somebody.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think. I mean,
Yeah, of course.
yeah, I'm fine with that. Yeah.
You guys have exhausted this resource. All right. So, is there anything else you want to do on your period?
No.
All right. So the rest of the day kind of goes by. End of the day bell rings, and you guys are now at first day club meetups for folks who want to sign up for new clubs, and as well as at 30 minutes after school is when practices start for sports. So anybody who's going out for sports will show up to tryouts, and you have 30 minutes between there to sign up for clubs.
2 questions. What sports are being tried out at this point for fall?
So fall will be is obviously football. It's volleyball, and I think those are the only 2 sports for. No, tennis is in the spring.
Yeah, tennis is
Yeah, so football and volleyball are the 2 currently available.
And who would have had the class
Oh,
closest?
and field hockey. Sorry, field
Oh.
hockey as well.
And who would have had the class closest to my French film?
cross country also.
Cross country, yeah. Sorry, cross country as well.
Who would've
French
had-
film? I'm in the life drawing class.
So Holly's in your French film class.
I'm specifically looking for the PSP. BHSPC.
Oh, sure. Let's see.
Folk.
So French film is in room 111, and then physics is in 113, so it's pretty nearby. Gym is in the gym, so not at all.
Jim's on the
World
field,
history
yeah.
is upstairs, so not at all. Life drawing is at 110, so next door.
Okay, so I'll see you coming out then.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, hey, let folks know I'm going to be just a little late to club today. I just have to make a few stops.
I think you see me and Wyatt. 'cause,
Yeah,
like,
I'll
we're
tell both
both
of you.
we're both right there. So.
And I'm going to, before I meet up with the the Paranormal Studies Club, which is on my docket. I do want to go to the Promise Keepers first.
Okay.
And get that information to loop them in with Brian Piper.
All right, so we'll start with Hannah, then we'll go in counterclockwise from there for folks who want to do stuff. If folks want to do stuff before going to club.
I guess I'm looking for, are any of these rumors going to come up before we get to the club?
Your specific
Yeah.
rumors? Okay, hold on.
Or not?
Is there one in particular you're worried about?
No. I'm just curious.
Okay.
Since it's the first day of school, I probably haven't had the chance to talk to too many people.
Okay.
Because I don't know
I don't think so. I don't think
where I
any
got
of your-
that information from. Other
Sure, I
than,
don't think any of those will have any bearing on the 5 minutes between that time during the sign up.
That's fine.
But is there anything you wanted to do before sign up or during sign up? If you don't want to go straight to the sign up for the club.
I was mostly going to meet up with David.
Okay, so we're gonna start with Hannah, then we'll go in counterclockwise for folks who want to do that.
Also, cheer tryouts are probably today as well.
Yeah, cheer tryouts are today as well. So Hannah, where do you want to go first?
To the Promise Keepers.
Okay, yeah. So they meet in the back of the library.
The same library that we meet in?
Yep.
You guys meet in a classroom, next to the library. You guys are in
That's fair.
yeah. So you guys are in the classroom next to the library. They're actually in the back of the library.
Yeah, so I'll head into the library then.
As you make your way in there, you see the normal folks you normally see, as well as Brian Piper is there.
Oh,
and all of them are kind of chatting with him.
Cool.
They all look excited to see you, Hannah! And they all kind of rush over and welcome you. Great to see you in a meeting for a while. Are you joining us again this year?
Oh, honey.
Like we've got so many things to go over.
I really want to. You know how much.
They all look a little bit disappointed now.
Yeah, you know how much worship is so important to me and such a central part of my life. But with college and everything coming up, my father really wanted me to diversify my extracurriculars. To really get a well-rounded transcript. So I am totally up if there's impromptu meetings or I can make it, or if you guys just want to have an off-the-cuff prayer circle, or do some like study at lunch. I am totally down, but there are some other activities I need to do. Unfortunately, I just stopped by because I hadn't been here so long. I didn't know how leadership transferred and everything, and I wanted to make sure that I keyed you into Brian Piper, who was looking.
He kind of perks up when you say his name.
Yeah, who was looking to join. Really interested in discovering the love of Jesus and the Word of God.
One of the other Promise Keepers, Lisa is her name. She says, I'm Hannah. We were so looking forward to hopefully seeing you here again, but having another soul join us at the prayer circles and our discussions and some of our little adventures. She says, really. It's just good to have Brian back. So it's good to have Brian here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so I don't perk up at that. I do point up at our adventures, wink, wink, because I think Hannah thought when she left they would have stopped doing some of that stuff. So that's the first she's heard that maybe some of that stuff has continued. So she'll kind of file that away a little bit.
Okay.
But yeah, and she'll be like, totally. And you guys have my number. If I might be busy with club activities, sports. I still haven't decided if I want to go out yet or not for it. I do have to make sure I have time to study and do all the college applications and stuff. But if you have my number, feel free to give me a call if ever you need anything. You want to meet up at my house. My parents would love to host something. My mom can make cookies. I still want to be involved in any way I can. It's just, you know how it is. What grade is Lisa in?
She's a sophomore.
No, I'm like, you'll understand how it is when, in a few years, it's super hectic.
She's like, I can't wait for it. College sounds like it's so amazing. We'll always keep room for your for you here, okay? And thank you so much for pointing Brian in our direction. He's going to make such a great part of our prayer circles.
Of course. And I'll go over and I'll give Brian a hug.
He hugs you back.
And be like, I really like this for you. I really hope you get something special out of it. And I'll kind of give him a pat on the shoulder and a smile.
He kind of goes, he nods at you and he says, thank you so much. And hey, and he kind of puts his hand on your shoulder. He says, don't be a stranger.
Of course.
And he goes back to discussing with the group, and they pop their Bibles back open again and go back to
And somewhere Jason has ground his teeth down into points.
Where else do you want to go after this?
Then to the Brownstown.
Okay, cool. Jeff, is there anything you want to do before going to club?
Yeah, actually, so
Sure.
I thought about it a little bit. If, based on the rumors you sent me, that last one, if I did overhear, I would have a reaction to it.
Sure. So this is something you heard a couple days ago. But if there's something you want to do about it.
Oh, then, because I would react to it when I heard it. So if I did not hear it, there's no way to actually enact that because I would have.
Yeah. So you could have reacted back then, but this is something you've heard before starting school today. So this is these are rumors you heard from other folks around town.
Okay.
But is there anything you want to do before going to the club?
We'll buy new school clothes at the Hot Topic.
I would probably just, then meet up with David.
Okay. David, what are you doing before club?
I'm just heading straight there.
Okay, cool. Is there anything you want to do before going to club?
Yeah, I will change into my my workout clothes. But I'm also going to try to find David because I was going to try to convince David that he needed to play sports. That's what I agreed to over the summer when I was talking to his new girlfriend.
That's great.
And so, I will change and then I will go try to find David.
Yeah, so you are eventually able to find David. He's kind of heading his way towards your normal meetup spot in the classroom near the library.
You ready for tryouts? Yeah, I'm.
What? Tryouts for what?
You didn't bring any clothes, did you?
I mean, I had gym's my last class.
Change.
For what? What? Why?
Because
What am I trying out for? What?
the tryouts are after the club meeting.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What am I trying out for?
Football. We talked about this.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh. He kind of looks at himself like, do I look like I have the build of a football player?
You're a sophomore. Of course you don't have the build for a football player.
There are some sophomores that have the build for a football player.
Yeah, but not all of them are werewolves.
I mean, I've seen some of my class. I don't think they're werewolves. I'm pretty sure they're not.
You're small, which means remember that Blood Bowl game you made me play? Like
Yeah.
guys, like the little orc dudes that had the ball and they could slip through things. That's you.
Oh, so it's going to be a Blood Bowl thing that I try out for.
Yeah. Loose.
I didn't bring my figures.
No, you gotta wear workout clothes.
It's like a live action role play.
It's a live action Blood Bowl game.
Oh, that sounds dangerous.
We wear pads.
So is this after a club meeting?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I wanted to go straight there.
Okay, I'll...
If Jeff wants to,
Yeah.
you can bring him. I don't know. I don't know where he is. I haven't seen him all day.
I'm apparently.
Yeah, I saw him at lunch, but we can talk about it at club.
Okay, yeah. Let's talk. Let's go to club. We go to club.
All right, guys. You can show up at club. When
Do
you
I
get
find
there-
David before club or?
Oh, did you say you were looking for David?
Yes, what I
before
said.
club?
Sorry,
You said you're going to meet up with David at club.
No, I said I was gonna go find David.
Oh, okay,
That's
so
my
yeah, you
bad.
happen
That's-
upon David and Jason.
No, that's my bad. I will actually bail. I'll be like, I'm gonna go get you my spare set of clothes, and I bail off.
All right, so you find David before club.
All right. So man, how was your day?
I mean, you saw.
Oh well, that's rough. I mean, what are you gonna do about that? Like, I mean, if you got a problem with that, I
I don't know. Well, I think we'll need to talk about it in the club because I think it involves that.
because fuck that shit, right? That's annoying.
Yeah, I'm not sure what to think of it.
All right, well, I guess we gotta get to the club or hang out there, and go meet up.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So, is there anything else anyone wants to do before club? Okay, cool. So you guys make your way to club. All right.
Yep.
All right. So you guys head into club. Wyatt and Nara are already there.
Oh,
New
I didn't
member.
know this was like a bring a friend to club day. Hannah says and realizes she said it aloud.
Jason
Yeah.
leans over and says, "This is literally bring a friend." It's the first day. When you bring it.
So, we new members? What's going on here?
I just show up with David, so.
Yeah, it's you and David walk in. Wyatt and Nara are already in the room. Jason, you show up not that long after. And along, so does Hannah and Holly.
Oh. I feel like I didn't realize Holly had been following me. Oh. You're interested in this club too?
Well, we had so much fun as a group together, and I knew you guys were in this club together. I thought maybe it'd be a good fun time to, right? I mean,
Of course, you're welcome. Yeah.
well, I mean, I really like your friends, and if you guys are doing a club thing together, I think it'd be really fun to kind of read about spooky stories and stuff. That's good. That's what you guys do, right?
Right. Yep. Because that's what we told you this was all about.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. No,
I would
yep.
love that.
Yeah. No. And we.
Hi, honey, and she makes her way over to David, and she gives you a big hug. And
I do
kisses you.
the collar.
I like pat him on the back, and I like go talk to Jason maybe.
Perfect.
I'll be like, Jeff, you want to try out for the football team? Listen, it's like live action Blood Bowl.
I mean, as metal as that sounds, I don't know if I'm like, I'm not really a jock, man.
You don't have to be a jock to play sports.
Yeah, it's like there's that like, it's like, you sure about it? Like,
I mean, listen, I can play D&D, right?
all right, that's fair.
Yeah.
Sure.
Nice.
Touche.
All right.
I'll accept that logic.
Yeah.
All right. So, so basically, Mr. Vega kind of meets you guys there. He's like, all right, well, I've got the. You notice he's wearing a T-shirt that says "Spacemen from Vega 5."
He's wearing his own merch.
Yeah, wearing his own merch. He also has
Nerd.
definitely has posters up for it, and there's a bookshelf with an entire row of his book on it.
What's
Wow.
his name? What was his name?
Mr. Vega.
Mr. Vega. Nice, Mr. Vega.
Yeah, can you believe it? It finally got published. Never thought it would happen.
Good job.
Yeah. Anyways, here's the sign-up sheet, kids. I gotta get going real soon, so just sign your names real quick and get out of here. Huh?
You going to a book signing, Mr. Vega? I sign up. Look.
Hannah
Says-
signs up too.
He's like, yeah, the publicity trains are rolling,
I take one off. So, would you mind signing this one?
Absolutely. He pulls out a pen and writes, best wishes, Mr. Vega.
Put it back over there.
I'll wait for
No, I keep it.
I'll wait for some others to sign up on the sheet.
Steal a library book?
I don't want to look like I'm the
Faces.
first name on the sign-up sheet for the club.
Okay.
I'll be like further down the list. Like I'm not trying that hard.
Alrighty. Nara goes over and throws a little name on there. So does Holly.
She not her eye. She doesn't have any eyes in her name. How's her handwriting?
Is it Holly with a Y or an I?
And Holly is with a Y.
Okay.
Yeah. How's Nara's handwriting?
Yeah,
It's very, very neat.
probably a serial killer. I'm going into like full FBI handwriting analysis. Like her G is a little T to
Would
the
you like to
left.
investigate a mystery?
No, I've already drawn my conclusions. I think we found season 1's big bad, guys.
Not if you kill her this right now.
Well, while Holly and Nara are perhaps a little bit distracted, I take the piece of paper that Secretary Mary gave me that has Carly Spain's address and phone number on it. And I just kind of put it on, I slip it in the book, actually. I'm like, hey, look at this. And I hold open the book, and I wrote in my name, like, Carly Spain, and then it has the address and phone number.
The flyers for the start of school party at the den tonight that you emailed us, Are those like canonical flyers? Did we all receive those? in
Yeah, they're
some manner?
spread everywhere all over school.
Cool. So let's say I grabbed one when I was walking, like that was posted to like a light post or something.
Mm-hmm.
It's in my bag. I'll take that out when Jason slides over the information with the number. I'll slide that and be like, "This is," and under my breath, so that the others don't, the two normies don't hear. This is where they were last seen. There's a big going on tonight. It could be an opportunity to ask around or gather some clues.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
It's cool.
I think I like the Wyatt. Wyatt, are you gonna go after football this year?
You kidding?
I mean, David and Jeff are.
Good for them. It's not my jam, man.
No, I
But
hear
you know, all power to you.
Sure, man. I'm just saying, to help with that college ad. You know, colleges really like it when you got the diverse extracurriculars. You know, like you gotta, if you just focus in one thing, they're not really. If you're all sports, not it. But if you end up doing other things, it's really good. So.
Not here yet. Yeah. So he's like, yeah, I hear you, man, but you don't know my jam.
Ah, no worries, no worries.
But you know, shit.
Yeah, for sure.
And so he kind of leans over. He's like, do you know about this missing girl? Let's see.
I can't actually hear you. Sorry.
Says, are we gonna do anything about this missing girl? What's the deal?
Yeah, I think that's the plan. I think that's what we're talking about here. Like,
Yeah, either check out her house or maybe go to this party tonight, or
yeah,
both.
Or both. Probably one or the other.
It's just you guys were talking.
No, I think you're.
Oh no, we're
Okay.
keeping the two normal.
What about the?
Oh,
did
yeah,
you
okay,
tell
yeah.
everybody about what you learned from Chad?
Even
Yeah.
though you're mundane, you're allowed to hear.
I was like, yeah,
So, yeah,
normal.
you know that. You guys know that Carly was also associating with an individual in St. Elmo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I told Hannah and Wyatt, and somehow I fill in these two as well. That, and I guess I somehow should I make a cool roll to try to like not tell the others, like, how cool are we being to these two normies that are hanging out with us?
So Nara is currently geeking out over meeting a published writer.
Okay.
So she's completely preoccupied.
Yeah.
Holly is off talking with David. So.
Making her so likable. I hate it.
Oh, so David's not here.
David's there, but he's talking to his girlfriend.
Yeah, he's distracted.
So it's just us, but not
Yes.
David.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm saying they're distracted enough that you don't have to do a cool roll.
Yeah.
If you want to have a private conversation real quick.
Yeah, so I will relate to you then that Carly was apparently hooking up with a guy named Glenn Masters, who I happen to know is the starting QB over at St. Elmo. But Chad was trying to get back with her and did not work out, I think, because she was cheating on him still. Again, for another time.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't this like, this sounds more like a matter for the police?
Well, the problem is the police are involved. Like, they don't...
Yeah, the police have already been informed. The
Yeah.
police informed the school this.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, is this paranormal studies?
Well, I think that's what we were interested in finding out.
Yeah, I mean, it's at the den. She was last seen with Chad, I think, a little while ago at the den.
Well,
And
know-
Carly has had kind of interaction
Right.
with Paranormal World before.
I will pull out the flyer from the Dens thing tonight and be like, well, it looks like we could try going to this tonight, maybe.
I like to think he puts it just over
Yeah.
what I put down.
Yeah.
No, I think he 100% does.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's a great idea.
Yeah. Wow, yeah.
That's
Stellar.
no, that's great. Like, and I'm like, I have her address. We were saying maybe we could like stop off at her place, sniff around for some clues there, then head to the party. Like, yeah.
Should we investigate this Glenn Masters guy?
I mean, we can. Yeah. Like, I don't know if he's.
I don't know. I think that's more of you would probably have the best.
I can look into him if we want to split up. Like,
Or we could just go out of town. I don't know. What do you, like? Do
You just
think
want
we
us
could
in your
go-
van again, Jeff. We spent a vacation in your van.
I mean, Glenn Masters, like, he's the starting QB. Like, he's an All-American, right? Like, he's amazing. Ultimately, though, I think like I can ask the coach about him, and maybe like if she knows of anybody who's gonna be up for like QB in the area.
Okay. You gonna ask Coach DeMond about?
Sure,
about
yeah,
school?
I'll do that. I'm gonna go. I'm taking these guys over to tryouts anyway. So.
All right, cool. So you guys finish up at club sign-ups, and
I'm like,
Before we break up, I'll go to Wyatt and I'm like, well, it appears I'm going to be moving out.
really, what's that all about?
You heard me and name get called, right?
Your name got called?
Were you in school today?
Sure.
So you didn't hear me get called to the office?
I didn't. What happened?
My mom was there.
Really?
My real mom.
Really? Was it awkward?
Yes, because the Winter Queen was there too.
Well, oh, I missed a bunch. All right.
Yeah.
Huh.
So I'll be moving in with my Fae mother.
All right. Well, you know, it's good having you in the house for a bit, I guess, huh? I guess Abby's really going to be upset, but, you know, yeah, you know.
Well, we'll see how this goes.
Good luck, cousin. But yeah, you're signing up for football?
Yeah.
What's Jason got you doing?
Live action Blood Bowl.
Yeah, it's like Blood Bowl.
All right, cool.
But, yeah. So there's that.
Alrighty. Well, I guess I'll, are we meeting up at this party? What are we doing? What's the plan? You guys going to the party tonight?
Wyatt was just with us. Wyatt was one of the 4 people that was. Okay, so
but I think
he knows that we're going to the party,
Oh.
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
You can be relaying that to him, like, because
Yeah.
he wasn't there.
Okay, sure.
Like Jason's happy to like.
The answer
try
is
to,
yes.
So
Yeah,
the
yeah,
plan
yeah,
that is the
you guys
plan.
are going to sign up and then you're going to go to the party tonight.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was his plan. Like while this is happening, I'll probably go off and try to distract the normies.
Okay. Perfect. All right. Well, you guys sort of finish up at club then and make your way to tryouts.
Cool.
So let's. Is there anything you want to do while in the interim between club and party time, Hannah? Since you're not going to tryouts, or are you going to go to tryouts?
You gonna come support us
Yeah, I was debating.
and then get dragged into being a cheerleader?
Yeah,
you
because
can
like,
hang out with Wyatt.
Or you could play volleyball.
well, yeah. So I did I said I did volleyball freshman and sophomore year JV. Like I could try out for varsity, but like she left to be more active in church and stuff like that. So I'm not sure if she wants to do that. I think like there is a level that she would want to be close to you guys just in case anything happens. So if she's not trying out, she's definitely going to come support like on the sidelines. So long as that's
She's not going to try for football?
allows. What?
She's not going to try for football?
She's not allowed on the team. She's too strong.
Oh, yeah. Makes sense.
She doesn't know how to like pretend to be.
She has God is actually on her side.
Yeah.
So, like,
Alright. So, alright, cool. So, you guys think about it for a minute before deciding to go do volleyball, or?
No. I'm gonna go to so long as like the public can watch. I'm gonna
Sure.
go to the football tryouts and like support them. Be like, go Jason, go David, go Jeff. Wait, Jeff?
Wyatt will come with you.
Well, and I think
He'll
that,
kind of sit with you in the stand.
And Holly, I'm sure will probably come because David.
I also
Yeah,
let
Holly,
she have-
Holly is cheering like crazy.
and Nara will come because of Wyatt.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Nara's actually went somewhere else.
No,
She went to she splits off.
she went to
says,
anime club.
She says, "Bye guys, I'm going to volleyball tryouts."
Oh really? Oh, this is tough.
You could be a cheerleader.
You really, yeah. You really shipped this cheerleader idea.
I have. Just because it's too Buffy.
Yeah. Who are the cheerleaders?
Well, we know the captain's missing.
There's an opening.
The captain's the only identified one so far. We don't have any
I'll be right back.
others. All right, go ahead.
So Jolene's not.
Jolene is not.
That's kind of surprising, actually.
She's a follower. She's not very good at.
Yeah, I think like so.
She's not
Let's
a great leader.
as we're
Especially
walking to tryouts. I think like if Hannah's gonna do it, it's not gonna be something that she decides on her own. I would need Jason, I think, to push her there.
I think Jason has probably been like just like he's trying to get everyone else to do stuff. I think
Yeah.
he's been trying to set people up for success in this way of like. Also, he's like, well, listen, like you don't need to try out for cheer or anything, but cheerleaders are at every game, so in case there's ever an issue, like you'll be there, and like David and I will be there, like Jeff will be there, like and like you can still show up. It's obviously good to be a supporter, but you also get a free ride if you want to do that, and it looks really good on college applications. And it kind of like one of the things you were saying is like this is the last time. This is the time that whenever in your life are you going to potentially be a cheerleader again? Like,
Yeah, she'll sign up
Signing up for cheerleader.
with
Alright.
that much enthusiasm.
All right, so all right then. Wyatt doesn't go to tryouts then. If you're not going there, he will actually go watch you do cheerleading tryouts.
I kind of assume they're in the same area.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, somewhat.
Yeah.
So
Like, there's
they're-
probably like one large track and field like area.
Yeah, you're
Because
kind of
if
broken
it-
up into various areas, and they're bringing in the new folks who haven't been on the team yet. And
yeah,
they're
because if
doing
it
tryout.
didn't, I was
Yeah.
literally going to try to have Jason like accidentally put her in the cheer area. Like, hey, stand over here. This is like where you gotta be, and then all the cheerleaders show up to do the tryouts. Like, you're gonna try out? Like, okay.
Yep. All right, so we're gonna start with the.
I actually kind of like that a lot better.
Then we do that.
Yeah, let's do
Yeah.
that. I'm like, no, I don't know, no. And
No,
then
she says no, and he's like, no, don't worry about it.
just stand here.
You don't have to do it. Just stand here. We're gonna be over there doing tryouts, and it's like I feel like the tryouts are only like half of the field, and the other half is for cheer, but they aren't there yet. And I'm like, you just stand here. And
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah, just one. Yeah,
So then,
for sure.
All right, so we're gonna start with football tryouts.
Yeah.
Jason doesn't technically have to try out because
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
captain last year. You've been on the team before,
Mhm.
even though you dropped out.
Yeah, the
last
previous year I actually
But
wasn't. Yeah.
you've already made the team before, so you are automatically in.
They want,
Um,
of course, they want you. They've seen what you can do, right? It's like
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and also
Um,
I,
you have to prove you can still catch a ball. Like, yep, he's in.
yeah, right.
All right, so they kind of line up a bunch of the new kids. You see a bunch of scrawny little kids, and a couple big kids, and right in the middle of the pack are David and Jeff.
Nice.
So they kind of line you up, and Miss DeMond starts running you guys through drills. You guys do, about 30 minutes of just calisthenics. David, you don't have much trouble. Like your parents had you training all the time, and you've kept up pretty well with your exercise regimen, so you're fine. Jeff, maybe not so much. I mean, you don't necessarily work out at all.
And the guy eats diner food every day.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I mean, even in high school, like
you're kind of huffing and a puffing as everything's getting going.
Right.
I
So
mean,
after,
if you want, we can all make a roll and see how
Well, I
well
think
we
that'll
do.
come up. Yeah.
it'll come up.
Okay.
So as you guys,
It'll come up.
yes, it will. So you guys continue. Down the. So essentially, Coach DeMond is running you through like what would be your normal like agility training. So various different types of sprints and running exercises. And she's just kind of monitoring you guys as you do it, looking at your athleticism and seeing where your strengths are. And so David, she kind of picks you out and puts you with a group of other similarly skinny individuals. And she says you'll be trying out to be a wide receiver or a halfback. And Jeff, she kind of separates you out a little bit, puts you in a little group, and she says you're going to be trying out to be a tight end.
With all that diner food?
All right, so you guys begin your
I'm
drill.
trying for receiver. You said
Receiver and halfback.
what's a halfback?
There was a runner.
It's
right?
a running back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like David actually says that. What's a halfback?
Jason definitely says it's a running back.
You know those big orcs you have?
Yeah.
All right, so Yeah, you they set you up with some drills, and let's do some rolls. All right. So first off, David, I want you to roll a kick some ass roll as you run headlong into another guy trying to catch a ball. That's you, Nate.
Oh, so what are we aiming to do?
You are doing your first drill. I need you to roll a kick some ass roll to to catch the ball and not get crushed by somebody.
Oh God.
You only need a 7. Can I help him out? Can I be throwing the ball?
Sure.
Actually, I mean, if you allow this, because I don't think we're in combat.
Only
It's
one
not
person can
monster.
help at a time.
Let that he. Oh, well, if he wants to, he can.
Yeah, because I can help you out with the power of heart, but like,
All right. Yeah. So
is he fighting a monster?
well, so it's RP. How are you helping with the power of heart?
I am being like, all right, man, you got this. He's like a foot taller than you, but don't worry about that. That's just psychology messing with you. Like, you are tougher than this. You've taken down tougher things than this.
All right. So you get a plus. What is it? +1 forward.
+2.
You get
Plus 2 forward.
That's why it's
Awesome.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
But I'll just be throwing the ball anyway. Like, I'm not able to help him.
Okay. So do your kick some ass roll.
You are a demon slayer. You got this.
That's a 12, if you'll believe it.
Woo! Yeah. So not only do you catch the ball, you completely flatten the guy as he's not able to tackle you.
Just like in Blood Bowl.
And
Yeah.
Coach Saban goes, "Holy shit!"
Language. Run the shield.
This is my field, little missy.
That kid
I'll
hasn't
do it. I'll
even-
say what I want.
That kid hasn't even hit puberty yet. Damn.
All right, try again.
He's got
She
some
sets you
moves.
back up. Let's do another roll.
He's got some moves.
For me?
Yep.
So now, do I still have the +2 or not anymore?
You want to use it again?
Yeah.
All
Sure.
right. He's going to use it again.
You got this.
So that's +2?
He can use it an infinite number of times. So
These are demons. These are Baelor's children. You got this, bro.
7.
11.
7.
oh,
7. Okay. So you catch the ball, no problem, but he tackles you this time. Hits the ground, but you have on the ball. Mr. Mon's like, well, all right. I think we got it. All right. And we're tryouts keep continuing, and eventually they get to the tight ends. Jeff, you're up. Roll your kick some ass dice.
Is it kick ass? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
what is he doing?
Yeah. What am I doing? Yeah. Like,
So you're doing a blocking drill followed by a quick button hook, and you have to catch the ball.
I have no idea what that means, but okay.
So literally, Jason comes over like when she says that. He's like, okay. So what you got to
Explain this to me in Warhammer terms.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to do the help action where I'm like, so what you're gonna do is there's a guy right there. You're going to go up and you're gonna hit him, right? And then you're gonna go off to your right, just do a little circle around, and then you're gonna catch the ball.
Ah, okay,
Okay.
okay. Flanking maneuver.
Flank
Got
him.
it.
You're gonna flank him,
Yeah.
but you need to distract him first by hitting him.
Okay, and then he'll suffer a leadership test, and he'll they'll route the army.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Exactly.
Mr. Mon's like looking at you too, like, what?
Score some
And
victory.
I'm like,
All right, all right.
I get the ball.
All right, cut the bullshit. Let's go.
Okay.
And she blows the whistle.
Let's
So
see.
+1, whatever it is.
+1. Okay. And this is a kick some ass is tough roll,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
so that'd be a 9.
9 + 1.
9. All right,
total.
cool.
So I roll a
Nine.
7 plus my tough score plus
Yeah, so
1
9.
more, so that's 9.
Yeah, you make your block and you hurl off to the side and you catch the ball. It's not the prettiest catch in the world, but you catch it. She says, all right. And she sets you up with another play. This time you need to do a run block and then double back and take a pitch.
Okay.
So I'm like, so this one, what you're gonna do is you're actually gonna do the same thing you did last time, except instead of running out, you're actually gonna hold the block, and then when he pushes back you, you're going to fall back.
I don't
So
get a
you're
las cannon for this.
actually- You don't need a last cannon. You're just gonna retreat, and then what's gonna happen is you're gonna get behind me, essentially off to my side.
They shall know no fear. You regroup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They shall not know. You regroup behind me, and I toss you the ball.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
And then you're gonna run that way, and I make sure to point
Yeah.
towards the end zone.
Okay.
Like the way that we're supposed to.
Because I'm probably facing the wrong way.
Yeah, you definitely are.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna
That
run
way.
That
All
way.
right. All right.
That way. Okay, remember that.
All right, let's do another kick some ass roll.
+1.
That would actually be the same score. It's a 9.
9. All right, same sort of deal. You make a good block. It's not a perfect block. I mean, you've never done this before,
Yeah.
but it works. You're able to. The runner's able to kind of distract the rest of the line. They all run for the runner. You take back. You take the pitch, and you're able to make 20 yards without getting knocked down.
All right. Yeah, rolled a 6 and a 1 twice in a row.
All right, so Jeff and David just made the football team. Both officially members of the football team.
Oh.
They said it couldn't be done.
All right, so
We'll see how it works out.
now you've been monitoring this the whole time. Jeff and David and Jason are all now on the team.
Cheering.
I come over to grab a water bottle. I'm like, see, yeah, they got this.
Fairly soon you see the cheer tryout starting behind you. So you can see the little bullhorn like, all right, ladies, line up.
I like the idea that this happens as she's like cheering for us. Like,
Were you gonna partake, or are you just gonna sit out?
So in my mind, I end up partaking, but I don't necessarily know I'm doing it.
So.
Oh, okay.
Let me paint you a word picture here.
Yeah.
Sure.
Jason decides that he sees this happening, and he's like, Hannah, I think the guys would really like it if you would let me throw you up in the air. Like, if you run at me, I will catch your foot, I'll throw you up,
Okay.
we'll do a little spin, I'll catch you.
Okay.
Like, I think those guys, it'll be like, David, Jeff, way to go, right?
Sure. Let's do it.
Okay. And so I jump back over and we do this maneuver.
All right, so do a kick some ass roll. So you're gonna provide
helping.
help.
I'm
and
helping
you're
the
gonna kick some
cat.
ass roll.
Okay. Ooh. That is a total of 5.
I'm going to spend a luck point.
Really? You're gonna spend a luck on this?
He really wants it.
That's serious.
To give me a plus 2?
What are the consequences of your luck, by the way?
I become more like a werewolf.
Ooh.
Or I become less able to resist being a werewolf. But it makes it a 12.
So,
Wait,
all
so
right.
that makes it a 12 on your help, which gives me plus 2, which would make this technically a 6, I think.
I fair. I think we've done it separately in the past, but
However it works.
because it says
luck will work for your roll. So yeah, you can't use luck on her roll.
it doesn't say that. It says you can make change a roll. It doesn't say your roll.
Oh, is it a roll? Oh, if it's an a roll, yeah, sure. But I mean, that's a significant consequence, so I'll let him do it. So, you damn near wolf out as you notice that her jump isn't going to be high enough.
Yeah.
And so you almost kind of like, Hannah, you notice it because you've seen him sort of do his wolfiness before, so you see his teeth kind of grow a little bit, his eyes turn a little red, and he's moving way faster than somebody should. And using those werewolf reflexes, he's able to quickly move and grab the bottom of your foot and adjust it to where it's supposed to be, and tosses you a good 20 feet in the air. Much higher than you were expecting to go. And you hurtle back down, and he catches you by the waist and gently lowers you back down to the ground.
Woo! Go guys!
Yeah. The cheer coach comes running in your direction.
And then I faded to the back. I was never here.
Uh,
that was all her.
Your teeth are still pretty.
Oh no, I'm aware. I actually that's also why I faded to the back.
Yep.
Because I'm like, this is bad now.
The cheer coach approaches you. Says, "That was fantastic. Have you cheered before?
Oh, thank
You
you.
have so much pep."
Oh, thank you. No. Other than our Lord Jesus. I praise his name daily.
She looks at you, and you can see the cross hanging from her neck. She's just like, "You're exactly what I've been looking for.
Oh.
Come with me." She
I kind of looked at Jason like, what just happened?
He's gone.
He just peered into the bushes.
She leads you over to the group of cheerleaders.
Very certain Jeff is just like,
He hit the
I
shadows.
can't believe you spent luck on that roll. You son of a bitch.
All right, so you kind of start to meet some of the other cheerleaders. Who's from you? So,
Overtime.
Yeah, we'll get there. But I do have a listener. Oh man.
Also, Jason understands how important it is for your last year to be the best.
And now, if anything bad ever happens to me, I can say legitimately that I'm a cheerleader.
Exactly.
All right, so one of the cheerleaders kind of steps forward and starts giving you a bit of an orientation for the group. Her name is Carrie Fowler,
Oh man, I could have.
Harry with a K or C?
with a K. So I stole your name from your because you had a bunch of random bystander
okay.
names, so I just
Nice.
kind of grabbed that list and kept it. So it's cheerleader Carrie Fowler.
I just now realized how I could have gotten Hannah to be more interested in it ahead of time. Even though I prefer this, I could have been like, she was the missing girl was a cheerleader. We need someone on the inside.
That would have worked too.
I know,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, so
You can still use that now. Be like, no, like if
Oh no,
I
I
have a
will.
question, you.
Yeah, I will.
yeah, so you start talking to her, and she's starting to fill you in on the team a little bit. She's like, "Yeah, I'm so sorry, our captain's not here. Carly's missing. I mean, she's a bit of a rush, you know how it can be."
Oh, yeah, that's right. Carly was cheer captain. That totally set my mind.
She's like, "Well, seeing what you're able to do, she might be right."
I'm sorry, what? I think it still hasn't dawned on me like that I'm now.
She's like,
I like passed because I just went from like I did a jump to cheer these guys on. The coach would be like, "Come over here." It's like, well, yes, authority figure. And now it's like, wait, excuse me?
Yeah.
Here are your pom poms and your outfit.
She's like, that was one of the most fantastic throws I've ever seen. I mean, you have to have a ton of experience, right?
She just like fully starts stammering. It's like I enjoy jumping. I've jumped rope since I was a little girl. Yeah.
That's all natural talent. I can't wait to see what you work up to. Yeah, I'm sorry Carly's not here. Normally she would be the one to show you around the team. She was captain last year, and is most likely going to be captain this year. Whenever she comes back.
Okay. I'm sorry. What just happened?
You're joining the cheerleaders, right?
Oh. David.
I mean, that was your tryout, right? That was fantastic.
Yes. Yes, it was.
Welcome to the squad.
Oh boy.
The Bronco Queens really.
Bronco Queens? That's the worst name ever.
I'm planning on going to marketing. Maybe we could workshop that.
Yeah, definitely marketing major.
Yeah, but like I said, Carly would normally here be to introduce you as the team. She's gone. But yeah, so she just kind of starts introducing you around the girls, and she goes on and on about the new uniforms. And is there anything you want to talk to her about? Ask her about?
No, and honestly, this would probably be a perfect opportunity to actually do my job and get some info on Carly Spain and stuff like that. I think Hannah is so overwhelmed with,
Okay.
I thought I was just, what? Okay, sure, and, she's being handed, the things and, being, measured for uniform or whatever. It's like, yeah, all right. What?
Okay, tryouts go on for another hour and a half. Those that have already made the team kind of join their teams and get set up for uniforms, and you get assigned your lockers for the football team. Cheerleaders get assigned individually. Get assigned a couple of the football players that they're supposed to do
Favors for?
Well, it's called provide spirit.
Yes,
So technically, what you're supposed to do.
This is a real thing, by the way, and it's
It is.
weird.
Technically, what you're supposed to do is decorate
Decorate
their
their
lockers,
locker,
make
yeah.
them cookies. Bring them coffee in the morning. You're supposed to basically just be their secretary. This is the 90s. That's the shit they made girls do back then.
Okay. What football player am I assigned?
Jason.
Oh, okay. It could have been worse.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking it could have been Brian. Right?
Brian's on the team.
he's not.
Oh, he's not on the team.
He's not playing.
Cool. So I am Jason's spirit girl. Is that the correct term?
Don't know.
Yes.
It's go get the book.
You're his spiritual guide.
Well, of course.
course.
I think I do perk up, like, everyone has a spirit guide. I'm like, oh, this is... I
understand how this
pro
works,
at this,
yeah.
Get ready for Bible quotes.
Yep.
Alrighty. So yeah, tryouts finish up around 4:30ish. It's about 2 hours after school has ended.
You just wanted free cookies. I'd say, as we're leaving.
You guys have about 3.5 hours till the party starts. What do you want to do?
So
I'm gonna go up and give these guys a hug because they just made the team, and that's super cool.
Yeah, you guys.
And this isn't like a side hug. This is like a full-on running hug, like Abigail style running hug.
Oh God! I'm like in my ready stance.
Yeah.
Cameron, you were given the number 87.
okay.
That is your player number, 87.
Is that
Remember,
significant?
that's your number.
All right.
It is significant. As a football player, it's significant.
All right.
It might also be significant
David,
for you because you're.
You were given the number 28.
Dude. Number 28.
Ocho Cinco.
All right, so David, you are a wide receiver. Jeff, you are a tight end.
All right.
What's a tight end do?
So tight
Yeah.
ends are they're considered an extra blocker on the O line. They can also go out for passes. They're an eligible receiver.
They're
They're
kind of
a
like
hybrid. They're a hybrid lineman
yeah,
receiver.
they're kind of like a utility player.
They're usually just a big burly motherfucker that can actually run pretty good and catch the ball.
But in this case, we have Jeff.
Right. In this case, you have me. Yeah.
Who
Yep.
somehow seems to succeed no matter what the odds are.
Yeah,
Also works.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, practice has ended. You guys are back in your civvies, and Wyatt has congratulated you for being a cheerleader. He says that's really cool and gives you a high five.
Oh, wow, high five. I do it as well. I like to think like the girls were in like their athletic clothes, and I did this in full civvies.
Yep.
Like I didn't change.
Nope.
Like,
Yeah. You didn't change at all.
which probably made the jump more difficult and stuff like that, but still nailed it
Yep.
through the luck of unknown luck of the elder gods.
All right. So you guys, what do you guys want to do now?
Are we gonna investigate?
Celebrate.
Yeah.
Let's go to the diner, get milkshakes or something.
Sure.
I mean,
Sure.
the diner's near where Carly Spain lived, right? Like I think this address is near where your mom works, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. All right.
Like it's close by.
Yeah. You guys cruise over to the diner.
Also, I'm hungry. It's been like 3 hours since lunch.
You know where my
and
mom
you
lives
missed 10
there.
minutes of lunch.
I missed
Yeah.
10 minutes of lunch.
If I don't get another 3,000 calories in me stat, I could legitimately die.
Also, you're
Well-
just, you know,
No,
you're
yeah.
a wolf
Also,
right now.
he actually, I think Jason is noticeably on edge a little bit. Like he's like a little more jazzed. Like he's like, yeah, everything's
Yeah.
exciting. This is so good. This is so much fun.
All right. So you guys cruise over to the diner. Your mother
made
has
it out
just
of
started
tea.
her shift.
Who's?
Wait.
Yeah, Jeff's mother.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta specify
Now
now.
to specify.
Right.
All right. So she's like, "Oh, Jeffy, you come to visit? Did you and your little friends want a table?"
Yeah, we're just gonna get some food and just talk about school or stuff.
I haven't met Jeff's mom, really, right?
Not officially, no.
Cool, so I'm gonna come up right behind Jeff and be like, "You're looking at Brownstown High School's new star football player," I say with all like the pep.
Your mother stops and goes,
Oh,
"Jeffy,
God,
did
no.
you join the team?"
Not only did he join the team, he and David both rocked their tryouts.
My little munchkin! And she grabs you by the head and kisses you on the forehead.
Oh, you little munchkin!
Little munchkin, yeah.
She says, "And David too!" And she kind of pulls him into a little side hug.
David too, yeah.
And you must be
They said
glad.
it couldn't happen.
I've
Yes.
heard
Yeah.
so much about you.
Alright,
And
then.
she brings you in for a hug, and she's like, "I like you so much more than that horrible Jolene girl."
Oh, I hear that a lot. It's so nice to meet you. I've heard great things too.
And she's like, "And Jason?"
Yes, ma'am. Jason Armstrong.
And she takes your hand. She says, "All right, kids. let's get you the booth in the corner. And she takes you over to the booth in the corner and gets you all set up with some menus. She says, I'll be right back with some waters. Why don't you have a look for a minute?
Thank you, Mrs. Slocum.
Thank you, Mrs. Slocum.
I'm just like,
What do you think about ordering, Munchkin?
Wyatt is just like, all grins.
Yeah, you got a carbo load now.
Right, yeah.
Right? Like, we start training tomorrow at 5:30. I'll be over at your houses.
Leave the van. I'm picking y'all up.
I'm ready. Just got mom's spaghetti.
I'm ready.
Mom's sweaty.
Mom's sweaty.
Yeah.
All right, what's David doing? Are you just sitting in the booth, or?
Yeah, I'm just sitting in the booth.
All right, cool.
Holly's probably really excited that you're.
Hannah looks over, forgetting she was there again.
Yeah. Did Holly try out for cheer? No. Okay. Dang.
She wanted to do marching band.
Oh yeah.
She's in the. She is in the.
Okay. Cool. So we probably meet up with her after, actually.
Yeah, she came over. Well, no, she watched us try.
Okay.
So.
Do we meet up with Nara after?
No. I went off to do her own thing.
Just wanted to establish
Yeah, she's not.
when she isn't there.
Yep.
The real monster is the girls' competition.
So yeah, you guys kind of chill for a minute, and pretty soon Miss Slocum comes back, and she's like, what can I get Elliot?
I'll do a rope beer float, Miss Slocum.
Extra float?
That'd be great. Thank you.
What do you want, Munchkin?
Jeffy?
The ball.
The ball. The ball.
I think Jeff's gonna order a burger.
Okay. So
Which
like
is
the way
literally what we had for lunch today.
Yeah.
So go with like your favorite with the onions.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. And David.
I'll have a chocolate milkshake.
Mm-hmm. Hannah, dear.
Oh,
Sure.
rope beer float.
Yeah, root beer float. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Oh, can I get a root beer float, a chocolate milkshake, a Coke, and also
6 burgers.
No, I just wanted 1 burger, but I also would like fries.
How'd you like that burger cooked?
Rare.
Still moving.
Rare.
Where?
Rare.
Okay.
Also, I see you have a T-bone here. No, I don't want that. That's too fatty right now.
We have the egg.
Like dialogue, dude.
We have the 4 horse meals of the egg porcalypse.
We have the markedly distinct eggs over my hammy.
And then there's just an item on the menu is just all of the eggs and bacon you have.
Actually, I would like. Can I get a 12 egg omelet, but just the egg whites? I just need the protein. So.
She kind of tilts her head. Okay.
Yep.
And she's just kind of
Separate
she
checks.
says a little prayer. She says a little prayer for her cook. Poor guy.
Thank you, ma'am.
I say amen when she does. Amen.
I have money now. I can.
So you
buy
got
food.
a burger and a 12 egg whites only omelet.
Yep.
You're a dick.
Well, have you've seen Grosse Point Blank, right?
Yeah.
That's what Dan Aykroyd's character orders. Is he
Oh
orders
my
an
God.
all egg white omelet, and he's like, I don't want the fat. I just want the protein.
So she says okay, and she steps away. And Wyatt orders a burger and some fries and a chocolate
Yeah.
shake.
Also, I got fries.
Holly gets a turkey sandwich and a glass of lemonade. And David, you just want a milkshake?
Just a milkshake for David, right?
Yeah, chocolate milkshake.
So she steps away. If you do look in the kitchen, you'll see the chef painstakingly trying to separate, using the hand method to separate 12 eggs.
It's not my fault.
He starts making your little. And he's got Jeff's special burger on the grill there, made the way he likes it with the onions. And
Is David's mom working?
she's not. Not currently.
Just wondering.
Mm-hmm. All right, so food gets made, brought out. A very delicious-looking 12-egg whites-only omelet,
I bet you
and
it's tasty,
and a
yeah.
burger on a plate,
Oh, and fries.
and some fries. Yeah. as well as
Don't get you
a
wrong.
Coke,
Just looking.
a Coke, a root beer float, and a chocolate shake.
Yeah.
Yep. So she loads. She's like, all right, I'll be right back with
I thought
everyone
Nate
else's
was
food.
legitimately sitting there. I was like, nope. That's Robo Nate.
Well, when I walked in and I heard his voice, I was like, did he? Because you had joked, you're like, Nate walks in, and I was like, oh, that'd be hilarious. And then I heard his voice, I was like, did he actually know? Like, did that
This
happen
setup
somehow?
works pretty well. I
Yeah,
like it.
I like it a lot. So yeah, I have all of the food and 3 drinks.
Yep. Yep. Everybody gets their food. You guys kind of pig down, go and pig out and do your thing. What else do you guys want to do while you're at the diner?
I think we need to talk about a plan for what we're going to do for like investigating this mystery.
Yeah, how do you pitch it? What'd you say? As you're eating your burger?
So do we want to like track down this guy, or do we want to like just go to that thing tonight, or do we want to both?
I think both might not be such a terrible option. I think maybe we should also stop by your house if it's nearby. Just
Sure.
condole. Oh, do they have pies or fresh cookies here? I'll ask Jeff because he would know, right?
Oh yeah, like it. Yeah.
They absolutely do. This diner is famous for its pies.
Cool. So I think what I'll do, I'll relay this to Jeff. It's like as we leave, I'll pick up a pie to go, and I'll deliver it to her parents to be like, hey, we just heard condolences. I'm praying for you. Here's a pie. It's what you do. It's the Midwest staple. It's a casserole or a pie.
Bring her a dish of lutefisk. We're not in Wisconsin. It's fine. I've once heard that they eat 3 times the amount of lutefisk in Wisconsin than they do in Sweden. So there you go.
My Norwegian relatives would not serve it to us because we don't eat it.
Yeah, it's gross.
Jason's the only one who has really any experience with that football player guy,
Right.
so maybe he can pull some strings there. I figure we could all probably go to the den.
Yeah, I
Tonight.
think that sounds like a good idea.
It's not my favorite place in the world, but if we're all there together, it probably won't be too bad.
Yeah. All right, cool. So you guys will are gonna go investigate Glenn Masters, and as well as
Sure. Show
Or did we want to split up, or how do you want to do this? So Sal's gonna go see Carly Spain's parents.
Right.
well, so St. Hilda is only a half an hour away, so it won't take an incredible amount of time to get there and back.
Yeah, I can drive over to St. Elmo's. Let's work.
Do we all want to go together? Do we want to split up? What are your thoughts?
So, I mean, the party's not till late, right?
So, party's at 8,
At 8. And so
or at least the doors open at 8. Show starts at 8.
It's probably around like 5 or 6 now.
yeah, so I mean, we could go check out Carly Spain's, see what's there. Glenn Masters is about a half hour away. We can check that out, and then head back to the den.
Yeah, and Holly's with us right now too, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, that's on you, David. Cool. So I'm gonna go up to the counter and purchase a pie.
Okay. They have coconut cream. They have pecan. They have chocolate, apple, and rhubarb.
Go an all-American, baby. Get that apple pie.
Mm-hmm. It's a delicious looking apple pie. It's got the nice little cross hatching on the top, made with the crust.
Slice of cheese.
No. You can ask for a slice of cheese if you like. And honestly, it's pretty decent on an apple pie. But
That's a Midwest thing.
Yeah.
this one doesn't come with cheese. You can
I
ask
pull out
for
my
it.
wallet and I pay for our food.
Okay, so you get the pie for it's only $8.
I pay for everything like that.
Oh, okay.
So I ordered a lot of things. You said separate checks, but I just pay for it. Like,
Gotcha. Well, I went up to the counter and bought
Yeah.
a pie from my.
All right, so the meal itself is $25 for
Yeah.
everybody, and then your pie was $8. All right, so you guys, where are you guys heading now?
over to Carly Spain's house.
Sure. All right, so you cruise over there. Their house is pretty nice. It's a nice like kind of light blue color with siding on the walls. It's a 2-story home with 2 bedrooms upstairs. You can see from the windows there. As you get there are a bunch of flowers and stuff on the front yard and things like that. It seems like other people have come by and offered, their well wishes.
We're all going.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's fun.
Yeah.
I think, are we all separate cars? Like, or did you ride with Jason?
I'll probably take him to the van.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's good.
Yeah, we probably just piled in the van, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, seems great.
Cool.
David was able to get his gear out of Jeff's car, or out of Wyatt's car, and then you guys scooch on.
Cool. I'll take point on the parent situation. Hannah, that's her comfort zone, so I'll knock on the door.
As we walk up, I bend down and tie my shoes. I pick up a bouquet of flowers and I just bring those with us.
All right.
Take it from her.
All right. So after 20 or so seconds, the door opens. You see a somewhat hopeful-looking woman answer the door, but she's also, her nose is red. It looks like she's been crying. She's like, "Hi.
Hello,
How can I
Mrs.
help you?"
Spain.
Yeah.
And as I say these next words, I'm gonna say it in a quiet voice, using my move Soothe. When I talk to someone for a few seconds in a quiet voice, I can calm them down, blocking any panic, anger, or other negative emotions they have. This works even if the thing that freaked them out is still present, as long as your voice can be heard. And I'm going to be like, my name's Hannah Pope. I was a student with your daughter, Carly. This is my friend Jason. He was a co-worker of hers at Brownstown Community Swimming Pool. We heard today at school that she went missing, and I just wanted to stop by and give you this pie and these flowers and say that I'm praying for you and your daughter, and if there's anything we can do to help, please just let us know. Your daughter was a light, God's gift to Brownstown, and we were really saddened to hear of her disappearance.
Well, we hope she'll come home real soon. She looks like her mood is very much kind of calming down. That soothing effect is seems to be kicking in. She's like, "Thank you so much. In these trying times, it's the little things like this that help us keep going."
Of course.
I give her that closed-eyes nod and kind of give her the pat on the shoulder, like
She hugs it.
oh, I go in.
She needs it. She needs a good one.
Yeah.
What are the rest of you doing?
I'm there, like I'm also supporting, like as they go for the hug, I'm just like patting the shoulder of the mom.
Yeah,
Like,
well, we're just here to, help you feel better. Sorry.
Well, thank you so much. I'll make sure all of you learn that when she comes home safe, I'll make sure all you know. Okay? She's looking much more hopeful now.
I really know what I should ask. Ma'am,
And I'm still holding her while he does this, like
Yeah.
really comforting
Yeah,
her.
I really hate to ask this, but like we overheard Officer Billy at the school at the Brownstown High School say that Carly went to bed in her room, and when you woke up, like her window was open and she was gone.
Yeah, it's the strangest thing. She's never done anything like this before. I can't believe I couldn't believe she would leave. Someone had to have taken her.
Did she happen to complain about feeling as though she was being watched? I say, stroking her hair.
No.
I mark off unicorn off the checklist.
She did start seeing a new boy recently, though.
Who was it that she was seeing?
Glenn Masters.
The quarterback over at St. Elmo.
She said she nods, but you can tell she doesn't approve.
How long have they been seeing each other? You know?
It's so hard to talk to my daughter these days, but what little I can get out of her, it seems like she's been seeing him for about a week.
At that, I'm gonna be like, this is a lie, so I might need to roll something for it. But I'm gonna be like, well, I think it's a lie. I actually didn't look at her schedule. But I'm gonna be like, so Carly and I actually share some of the same classes, and I was very hopeful, so I picked up the syllabus. I was hoping I could maybe leave it in her room for when she returns.
You know what? That just works. I'm gonna let you do that on your own. That makes sense.
And I'm going
She,
to investigate a mystery in Carly
Yeah.
Spain's room.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yes.
All right, so heading on up there.
Oops.
Oh!
I will totally.
And the rest of us are just like standing there.
Yeah, I
awkward.
will totally distract the mom. I will like put my arm around her, and I'm bigger than her, even on 17.
So sitting on the porch, you find a copy of Iron Man number 297 from the, and it says on it, "From the pages of X-Men, Omega Red."
Nice. That doesn't sound like something she'd have.
Dun, dun.
Alright, here's the investigate.
Why would she have this magazine?
Maybe she has a little brother.
Can I see the book?
Well,
Yes.
I got a 9.
Does she?
Yes.
Okay.
That's a hold 1.
Okay. Cool.
Can I talk to the little brother?
Sure. We'll do that in a minute.
Okay, so I think the most appropriate thing to ask here is where did it go?
Yeah.
Ah. And you're referring to Carly?
Carly or Monster, I'll let you.
Sure. Okay. So searching through the room, you do find an address, and it's in St. Elmo.
Okay, I'll copy down that address into my book. And I'll leave my syllabus. On her desk.
Yeah, so you do have the address.
You're gonna be behind in school because you don't have the syllabus for it.
We had to do what? I'll ask for one tomorrow.
Yeah. Worth it.
All right. So yeah, you finish up in there. Right about now, it's about 5:30ish. As it took you guys a while to consume your celebratory items at the diner, and so yeah. So her mother wishes you well, and we're gonna cut to Jeff. Jeff, her little brother is playing in the front yard.
All right.
Looks like he's got he's riding around in circles on his bicycle in the front yard.
How old is he?
It looks like he's about 12,
All right. Cool.
maybe 10 or 12, somewhere around there.
Oh, hey man, what's up?
Hey.
So I found is this yours?
Oh, it's the new issue. And he's like, "Where'd you find it?"
So this isn't yours.
No, Mom bought it for me.
Your mom bought it for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I just found it on the
any more of the lies.
found it on the front porch.
Oh, and he's like, I'm glad it didn't get all dinged up.
Tell me, did you see anything the night your sister disappeared?
Not supposed to say.
Oh, you could tell me, man. I'm cool. I like comic books, man. This issue, like Omega Red, man. Okay, like
He's like starts nodding. He's like,
tentacles
"Tell
are,
me all about
as
Omega
strong
Red."
as like Wolverine's claws, right? Like
What?
they're
No
like-
way.
They're like
Wolverine's the strongest.
no, but like the metal.
What? No, but his claws are the strongest.
No, but the Soviets figured out a secret. They don't call it adamantium, but it's like the same kind of thing.
His eyes open so wide, and he looks down at the comic, and he just looks so excited. And he's like, "Okay, I'll tell you."
All right.
She snuck out her window.
You saw this? Was there anyone else outside? She just like, what time?
Right after Mom tucked her into bed.
Nice. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. Do you know why? Did she go to meet somebody?
She didn't say, but she did say that she would break my little face if I told Mom.
Don't worry.
But you're not Mom.
No. Yeah.
He's looking at the
Your
comic.
secret's safe with me.
Prohibition of
Anything else you want to ask him?
Has she ever done that before?
Only all the time.
Okay. All right.
And he's just like, is it really as strong as Wolverine's claws?
I guess you have to find out.
He's like, yeah, and he goes running back inside of his comic.
Cool.
That was dope.
Yeah, it was killer.
We travel in different circles. Haven't
Yeah.
All right. So what do you guys want to do now?
So I come back out once.
I mean, you guys can ask it in the bedroom too.
Oh, I did.
No,
I did.
I was banging the mom. No, I was distracting the mom.
Yeah. Well, you were trying to get info from the kid, and I was upstairs in a room snooping around. Yeah. So when I come back out and the mother shuts the door, I'll get with everyone assembled. And I'm not going to, like, super advertise it to Holly, but I'm not also going to try to hide it, because at this point it'd be kind of awkward. So I'm just going to be like, hey, up in Carly's room, I found this address. Someplace in St. Elmo, which might track with this guy. But at least it's a lead we could follow up on when we're there.
I talked to her little brother. She sneaks out a lot. Probably going to see maybe a boy or something. And that night she did kind of ditch out the window. But she didn't come back this time.
Yeah.
Alright. I think we should go check out. And I actually just say, even with Holly there, I just go all in. I'm like, I think we should check out Greg Masters.
She just goes, guys, I gotta be home for dinner soon.
Will you drop you off?
Yeah, that'd be great. Thanks, guys.
I thought you wanted to be a club member.
I
Give
thought you
you an
could
out.
hang.
We thought you an out,
cool.
Hannah.
Yeah.
Giving you an out.
We thought you
Take
were
it.
cool.
Then run, buddy. All right. So you guys leave Dana's house. Her parents are very grateful for the apple pie. You do hear.
Sorry, we couldn't get it with cheese.
I didn't have any cheese there. It was weird.
Yeah.
No cheese.
Somebody ate it all.
Yeah, probably.
So I only had 12 eggs. And some of the egg whites.
That's where all the cheese went. fuck your low fat. Your low fat.
High
Let's throw
protein.
a fat bunch of cheese in there.
Well, I mean, I also had a milkshake. So.
Cut to 20 years later when Jeff's in Hollywood writing Jurassic World, and Jason just won't shut up about CrossFit.
Yeah, right. That's 100% true. 100% real.
All right. So you guys get loaded. You drop Holly off at home. She gives David. She gives you a little kiss on the cheek and a hug, and she says, "Call me later."
I will.
She runs inside.
As soon as she closes the door, though, we all go, ooh.
Yeah.
David's got a girlfriend.
Yep.
Nice.
And Jeff's taking poetry. So
All right. So where are you guys off to now?
Greg, well, you showed the address.
Yeah.
I don't know where that address is, but it's the only thing that, we have. I was just going to go to the school.
Yeah.
So I guess.
Let's drive by the address, see what it is,
Yeah.
and then we could go to the school if we can't
Sounds
find
good.
Sure.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So you guys scooch over to St. Elmo's. It's about a 30-minute drive to get over there.
You're good.
So you guys.
I'll be right back.
Oh, cool. So you guys show up there right around. You guys want to take a break real quick?
Yeah.
Let's take a 15. Well, we'll need to take a break.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks everybody. We'll be right back.